Hopefully there's some purrs in there. If not, your loss. Only for us. But we've got our little helper today. This is the worst year of our lives. Look at that. Intro's in the first minute. Can you even believe it? AKA the news. There's a big news day, by the way. We'll get to that. I'm Scott. To my right, your left. Camera right is Drew. Tell him, don't overthink it. Just go with it. Don't question me.
Look at you. Are you a professional now?
I'm a professional. I have lost my amateur status. I have lost my hymen. It's been a big week.
Wow.
My boy hymen.
Hymen Day.
Yeah, that small translucent layer of skin over the tip of my penis has been punctured. I have a degree in biology. I'm Scott. You can catch me. You can catch me outside, motherfuckers. What you can do, but you can if you're looking to catch me online. Well, you're never going to catch me because I'm greased up. But you can see the things I write at Not Scott Henson on Twitter. Drew, are you off the internet?
No,
you're back on.
I'm always on the internet.
Oh.
I have to constantly be connected.
I would describe Drew as an extremely online type of fellow.
I'm a man of the future.
You're big. You've always been a big Reddit guy.
Yeah,
big 4chan
I do
guy.
have Reddit on my phone now.
Ooh.
So I'm a Reddit guy now.
Are you a Redditor?
I'm a Redditor.
You've got a bunch of Reddit gold. You got people giving you a bunch of updates.
Yeah.
And if I could make one other Reddit reference, I would have, but I can't.
You too old?
I don't know. I'm too old. I think
I'm TikTok.
Absolutely. I'm doing cool dances.
You're a talker?
I'm a talker. No,
doing dances in a school with a cop who should be stopping a school shooting.
I stick mostly to Parler myself.
Okay.
As far as social media.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, what's the? Is it just called Truth? Truth Social.
Truth Social.
That's it. Yeah, that's my vibe. I'm gonna go register an account.
You know what? I would register for that just so I can see all the wild shit that goes on.
Absolutely. And it's funny because they're like, we're Truth Social. This ain't that pussy libtard left-wing social media. Here you can say whatever you want unless it's left-wing and we'll fucking ban you.
Yeah.
Like it's very funny.
We don't ban people like fucking pussies on the left.
We don't ban people for saying the N-word or that Donald Trump is still president.
Or like killing Jews.
Yeah. But if we see anything pro-abortion...
Yeah, then you're gone.
If we see anything pro-Ralph Nader out there...
Pro-Ralph. Wonder what Ralph's stance is.
His stance is, I'm indirectly responsible for 9/11 by splitting the left vote and getting George W. Bush elected, because it probably wouldn't have happened if Gore was president.
Well, I don't think Gore would have orchestrated it.
I don't think Gore would have orchestrated it, absolutely.
So, of course it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah. Can you picture Gore did 9/11?
No, it doesn't work.
Al Gore doesn't care about black people? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No.
He's hip.
Yeah.
Nader's still alive, right? He's not dead?
He's very much alive.
Yeah.
How
come he's not running anymore? Didn't he run in like 9 straight elections? Like getting less vote every time?
Single time. Ralph diminishing returns Nader. Yeah, but he ran every presidential election 1964 to 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
He's the reason Hillary lost. Just the idea of that is funny to me. Ralph Nader costing Hillary the election.
Who was the other independent guy in the 90s?
Ross Perot, baby.
Was it Ross Perot?
Texas billionaire with crazy ears.
Wasn't there another guy? No. I'm thinking of Mike Dukakis.
He ran against Bush 88.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And that 84 was Reagan Mondale, which was an annihilation.
Yes.
Reagan won every blue state.
Yeah. Well, he's a Hollywood actor.
He's a Hollywood actor. His wife gave the best head in town.
Yeah.
And he ruined the economy forever.
and also just like made every like Republican for the next 50 years just always reminisce about the Reagan era.
Yeah.
Like he completely ruined that political party.
Oh, yeah. And then Trump did something else to that.
Yeah,
party.
but he's not even a Republican.
No, in fact, he said they were dumb.
Yeah. He's so dumb. They're so dumb. I could run and win.
Yeah. Guess what?
You did it!
Even a broken clock is right twice a day. So
Even a blind squirrel finds a nut.
Congratulations to 45th and 47th President Donald J. Trump.
Ralph Nader.
They're calling him a modern-day Grover Cleveland.
Ralph Nader is 88.
Yeah. Oh, so he's right at presidential age.
Yeah.
He could run in 24.
He could run, yeah, absolutely. I didn't realize he was Lebanese.
Oh.
He's of Lebanese descent. This has got a weird legal government name.
That changes the
Ralph Nader.
complexion of things.
The son of a Lebanese immigrant to the United States. He attended Princeton and Harvard.
Both? That's really putting a hat on a hat.
Yeah. Well, he's a smart guy.
I guess he's a smart guy.
I've only ever seen a few interviews with him, but I liked him.
Yeah,
I liked the way he handled himself, and he was very, very.
No, I'm sure he'd have been good if he had had the support of like a big party. Who's to say? But instead, he just did 9/11.
So yep. So he ran in 72.
72.
As an independent with the New Party.
The New Party.
A progressive split off of the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
Chief among his advocates was author Gore Vidal, noted straight man.
Yeah. Noted guy who got threatened to be socked in the face because he's a goddamn queer.
Yep.
By public intellectual William F. Buckley.
Yep. 1980, 1992, 1996.
I like that he took some years off.
Yeah, I mean, maybe there was other people.
I guess it wasn't the right
party.
time.
I don't know. Then he was going to run. No, I don't know. I guess he just decided that he was done running and losing. Like 2004, he did not seek the Green Party's nomination.
Yeah.
Then 2008. I mean, he criticized Hillary a bunch. He was for pandering and flatterer. He has a flatterer. Called her a flatterer, a flat earther.
Hillary is a flat earther. No, a lot of people know that.
He had intentions to run as an independent, but his campaign only raised $8.4 million.
I think you need more than that for president of the United States.
Oh yeah, big time.
Because I think the Clinton crime family raised, I don't know, what's Jeffrey Epstein's net worth?
$3
billion?
Right now it's zero.
Oh, sad.
Because he gave up on life.
Like a fucking quitter. Jeffrey Epstein, noted quitter. Oh, did we say on that? Because we definitely talked about the St. James's being for sale, right?
Yes. And how someone needed to buy them.
I believe they have been slightly reduced in price. So it's getting more attractive all the time. As if those islands needed to be more attractive.
Yeah. Do we need want people to buy us commission still, or do we want them to buy us Little St. James? Or Big St. James?
I want little.
I want little, but I'll settle for big.
I don't know. Big doesn't have the temple.
But yeah, I know. But the beaches are nice.
I mean, they're both beautiful.
And it's less haunted. But unless we're really going to do ghosts...
I can't tell you how much less haunted Big St. James is.
Yeah, I mean, if
you're looking for not haunted, might I recommend Big St. James?
If we're going to be Ghostbusters for Little St. James, that's fine. We talked about that. That was the joke.
Yeah. I do like being Ghostbusters. So it was, so they were listed in March of this year. Both for 125 mil.
Okay.
Which is not bad for two of the most beautiful U.S. Virgin Islands. One of which has a Sikh temple where nothing bad happened.
It's got built-in bunk beds.
It does, but I believe it has now been discounted. I think they're $55 a piece.
Wow, and no one's bought it?
No.
I guess because nobody...
And now you can buy them individually.
I guess because nobody wants to be associated with them.
Cowards.
But I can't believe that nobody's bought Big. Because nothing bad happened on Big.
I mean...
That we know.
I wouldn't say nothing. I mean...
No, did any...
I mean, no.
It all happened on Little.
But Epstein owned it.
Yeah, but...
He probably took someone over there when they were getting lippy.
Maybe.
Hey, you're going to Ghost Island.
Ghost Island.
Yeah.
Proveglia. That's what the island is.
As of June 2022, they are now listed separately, going for $55 million each, as per the Wall Street Journal.
I can't believe nobody's bought it.
I know.
For 55? That's insane. That's less than
it's a
half.
steal at twice the price.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I do want some commissions also. So
yeah, it's hard.
Well, let's see how much we get.
Okay.
Here,
we'll
okay.
split it evenly.
We'll split it down the middle. So if we get less than $40 million,
okay,
we'll just get commissions.
Fair.
And then if we get more than 40, we'll divert some to the Little St. James Fund.
What do you?
Because then we can start it
Do
going.
you think there's wiggle room?
Yeah.
Do you think we can talk them down from 55?
They've had 0 offers
Yeah.
in 6 months.
Yeah. I can't believe that even like some like foreign billionaire
Yeah.
like didn't invest in it. Because like, what do they give a shit about some American pedophile? Like,
Yeah,
why is a crown prince of Saudi Arabia
why hasn't
not bought
some
them?
Arab pedophile bought it?
Yeah, like they don't give a shit what Americans think about them.
Yeah.
They could buy and sell their ass like 4 times over.
I'm surprised someone just hasn't started up the business again there.
Yeah. Or just go and live on the island. Like, there's nobody to stop you.
Like, there's a power vacuum in the pedophile world.
Yeah.
Someone's got to fill it.
Someone's got to fill that hole.
Poor choice of words, but...
Yeah, well, you know.
So 55. So, yeah, so everyone listening, send all the money you can to...
Empty your bank accounts.
Yeah.
Don't you want us to have a beautiful island and also commissions?
And also cool commissions. Yeah. So send as much as you can and then double it to paypal.me/not Scott Henson. NOTSCOTTHENSON. Let's get this going. I'm tired of screwing around. It's time to put boots on the ground. It's time to pull yourself up by your bootstraps, and it is time for a third boot platitude.
It's time.
Which of course is a platypus with an attitude.
It's time to Boots Riley.
It's time for Das Boot.
Das Boot. Oh, Wolfgang, R.I.P.
Wolfgang.
Gone too soon.
The NXT UK wrestler?
Yeah. Nope, no more.
The NXT regular wrestler?
NXT 2.0. Wolfgang Peterson, bro. He died. He directed Das Boot.
I know.
He directed a lot of good stuff. And by a lot of good stuff, I mean a lot of bad movies that were fun.
Das Boot 2.
Das Boot 3, The Reckoning.
Daddy's Home.
Daddy's Home. Yeah.
Daddy's Home 2.
No, Daddy's Home 2 is the good one.
Yeah.
No, he did Poseidon. He did Troy. He did The Neverending Story. He did Air Force One.
He did Air Force Buns, the softcore.
Give me back my family. Noted coward Harrison Ford.
I've noticed
I hate doing Indiana Jones movies. I will never do another one. Hey Harrison, do you want $100 million? I mean, I don't not want $100 million. You coward. You know what? I'll say it to your face, you old fuck. You and your stupid ear piercing and your Montana ranch married to a skeleton.
That's always been a very interesting pair, and they've made it work, right? Mm-hmm. They're still together, been together for
very happy
years.
I believe he's like 25 years older than her.
He is definitely a few decades her senior. Harrison Fjord, the famous Norwegian actor.
What was her show? Caroline in the City. She's Leah Thompson.
Yeah. She's Leah Thompson of Caroline in the City. I didn't watch...
Callista Flockhart, right?
Callista Flockhart.
What's her fucking show?
Ally McBeal.
Ally McBeal.
I didn't watch
Other than the baby, that's all I know.
Didn't watch much Caroline in the City, but her best friend on the show, her deal was she was in the musical Cats.
Okay.
So sometimes she would show up in Cat's costume.
Okay.
And that was exciting for me.
Is she hot?
She wasn't bad.
Who is it? Caitlyn Jenner.
Bebe Newworth. No, it's not her, but it's someone like her.
Bebe's fine if you're into like stern women.
She's stern.
Like Frasier's wife.
Oh.
She's pretty, like, if you're into, like, a dominating, like, mommy kind of...
A dommy mommy?
A dommy mommy, then...
It's Amy Peets. That's a decent picture of her.
Yeah, she looks familiar.
Yeah. These are all, like, newer...
Yeah. No, she looks familiar. I don't know what I know her from, but...
Yeah. But, yeah. So,
she might play an escort or a prostitute.
I thought you were going to say an Eskimo.
She might play an Eskimo?
Eskimo. Yeah, so, yeah, picture like that, but a cat. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a real butch haircut in her guest appearance on Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Yuck.
Oh boy.
Scott, turn off. Oh, she's in The Office. She's in an episode of The Office.
There she is.
She's the rep for something that she's trying to sell them that they don't want, but then she pulls her tits out and Michael's like, yeah, we're doing it.
Well, at the picture...
There's also one over here, too.
Yeah, the picture from The Office here is from Portuguese.fansshare.com. Amy Peets showing nice cleavage office screen caps.
All right.
So Portugal knows where their bread is buttered. Between Amy Peets' tits.
Yeah. I'll butter those tits. I'll butter those tits and put some turkey in there.
Make a club sandwich in there?
Yeah.
What's
on the docket today? What do we got for news?
We got a tight schedule. Let's
can't believe we're running run sheets now.
I know, it's crazy. This so
that we don't ramble and miss ideas.
This can only go down from here.
Okay, next episode we plan nothing and we all freeball it.
Oh, because we've never done that before?
No, but we're going back to that. I like that better.
That's it? No more
plans.
Okay.
I don't like this is the first thing. I hate this is the second thing. This is the thing.
I don't have them in order, to be fair.
Okay, well, I personally like it when we just improv and it goes very well, especially when there's silences because we're both looking something up or we're trying to think of something funny to say.
Yep.
And just like a dead pause. And
that is my favorite.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see your dead pause.
Speaking of dead pause, no, I got nothing.
Oh.
You thought that was going somewhere?
I did.
You coward.
Let's try the Hershey bars.
Okay. So the good one or the gross one?
I mean, dealer's choice. So Hershey seems to be going a little wacky.
Yep.
With their new line. They've done this before.
They did a birthday cake one, which okay.
Which was underwhelming.
Yeah,
I wanted it to be better.
Yeah.
I like Hershey cookies and cream. That's the gold standard of Hershey's white chocolate bars.
Correct.
But yeah, there was a birthday cake that I wanted to be better than it was, and I think there's some kind of strawberry bullshit.
No, there's a raspberry cheesecake.
Okay, maybe? I haven't had that.
It's fine.
Yeah.
And then there was a strawberry milkshake.
That's
which was okay, but again, kind of underwhelming.
It was whatever, yeah. And then there's one I only saw in the U.S. that I think it was just called Hershey's Gold, and it was maybe peanut and pretzel related.
Yeah, it's fine.
Again,
it's fine.
It was okay.
It was okay.
But I want a good one.
Well, maybe this is the good one.
I hope it is.
Maybe they've been saving it all for this one. And this one's bad.
Is it?
I don't know. I'm saying.
So what do we got? Tell the people.
We've got
take your shirt off.
Cotton candy, or as it's known in French, barbe à papa.
Dad's beard. What do you think about that? What do you think about cotton candy being called Dad's beard in a real language that adults speak?
Yeah, well, it's a real language spoken by inbred hicks who don't leave their province and just inbreed constantly.
I don't think Quebec gets to make up French words. I mean, they do, and then France tells them they're stupid.
Yeah, pretty much. The other one is salted caramel toffee, or in French, caramel salé.
Oh, and they don't even bother with the toffee.
Nope.
Just salted caramel.
Just salted caramel.
Well, I don't approve of what you do, France, I will defend to the death your right to do it. It's France. France owns Quebec.
They do not own Quebec.
Quebec is part of France.
Let's go to Quebec. Some rural bumfuck town where Mommy was filmed. No, not Mommy. Yeah, Mommy was filmed. Some rural bumfuck town. And you tell them France owns them. We'll see how fast you get out of that province. They start chain smoking at 4 years old. And they stop showering around the same time.
Yeah, that's where you trade one for the other.
Okay, let's do the one that's probably good first.
I have, even though Hershey's has not made a good one of these yet, I'm weirdly optimistic about the cotton candy.
Okay. Oh, you mean Papa's Beard?
Papa's Beard.
Barbie apapa. Yapapa?
Yapple pie.
Yapapa.
Apple pie.
Okay, I can't open and hold, so.
You must be great with condoms. It's a good thing you rarely use condoms, because this would really kill the mood. You trying to get in there with those.
I honestly couldn't tell you the last time I had to use one was. I really don't. Really don't know. It would have been when that girl made me go buy them. But
that's the last time you bought them, not the last time you used them.
I straight up threw them away.
Yeah.
Because they expired. Well,
Wait, condoms expire?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It smells very good.
Okay. Let's see what we're working with here.
Smells very, very delicious. But I bet you it's underwhelming. Also, they're not even put in regular bricks. They're put as fucking ice cream.
Because is that the deal? They're ice cream flavors?
Yeah.
It smells good.
It smells good, yeah.
It's not bad. The flavor is a little too artificial.
Yeah. I don't think... I like sweet, I like chocolate, I like candy. I don't think I could eat a whole bar of this.
It's very sweet.
I think I could eat half and then I'd get tummy rot.
Yes.
Like
this is a tummy rot chocolate bar.
Yeah.
Sorry. Candy bar, America.
Candy bar.
Hate it.
Soda pop.
Soda pop. Yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good, but I don't need a full bar.
It's pretty good. It's really sweet, and the flavor is a little artificial for my taste. I'm a natural boy. I'm a naturopath.
You don't like the artificial flavor, yet you're optimistic about the cotton candy.
Well, that's going to be natural flavors.
Natural cotton candy?
Yeah.
This is made of a dad's beard?
That's non-GMO free cotton candy.
I can tell you some GMO stories.
Great man organization. AKA the Proud Boys.
Yep.
Shout out to leftist co-founder of Vice, Gavin McGinnis, who then founded the Proud Boys. Quite the character arc.
It does not smell as strong.
Okay.
I will say that right now.
Subtle? Is it more subtle?
Yeah. It doesn't really smell like cotton candy.
A little bit. Okay. It's pretty blue, which is something I look for in a chocolate. That's how you know it's natural. It's like a pale turquoise blue. Oh, I don't care for it.
It tastes like something else.
It tastes like something else. It does not taste like cotton candy. It tastes like a different thing.
It's smooth.
It's smooth.
And it's not as fake flavored tasting as the salted caramel.
But it's a weird flavor.
But it tastes like something else I've had.
Yeah. I like the other better.
I don't like either. Which is weird for me, because I usually am fine with chocolate bars, but...
Yeah.
I don't like either.
There's something odd about that. I can't... Look, I would love to come on here and give a ringing endorsement to Hershey's cotton candy. I would love to throw my weight behind this.
I'm going to cleanse my palate.
But I can't. With some meat. That was not a fruit review. That's just good old-fashioned pork jerky.
It's the best way to get the taste of too sweet out of my...
I'm good for now. That's a great jerky, though. They were on Dragon's Den, which is Canadian or British Shark Tank. And came first.
Mark Cuban on it?
No, but I'm sure Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff, was on it.
Remember when that guy who's like the main guy on it was Kevin something?
That's Mr. Wonderful. Kevin O'Leary?
Kevin O'Leary?
Yeah.
And he was like going to run in Canada as a Trump-like candidate, and they were like, fuck you.
How about no?
Shut the fuck up. Go back to your fucking dumb show. You're not running. And he was like, okay.
Literally, that's what it was. Like, yeah, Canada was just collectively, no, I don't think so. And he's like, oh, sorry, guys. I'll go back to the show. My apologies.
Idiot.
Cool guy, Kevin O'Leary. Is he the guy who owns Boston Pizza, or is that someone else?
Is Boston Pizza even a thing
I
anymore?
don't know.
I know a bunch of them shut down during COVID.
Yeah. I was a fan of their stuffed cheeseburger pizza.
Good option. Good choice.
Delicious.
I was going to say their pierogi pizza is also, their spicy pierogi pizza, also very fucking good.
Yeah.
But yeah, the stuffed cheeseburger one.
Yeah.
Right.
Most of their other stuff, not that good. And wildly overpriced for what it is.
Yep. Boston Pizza.
Boston's in...
Boston,
at least
in Washington.
In Washington. I don't know how far its reach is.
Wow. There are
12,000?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god. Look at how many there are in
shittier parts
South
of...
Burnaby and New West.
They're close together, too.
Yeah. So I would say
Let's not go to that Boston Pizza. Let's go to the good Boston Pizza.
conservatively at any point.
Well, you do most things conservatively.
Yeah. I don't know. There was probably like 40.
Yeah.
I'm going to say there's like 15, 16 left.
Well, that's less by my count.
I don't know if there's more further. Oh, yeah. There's more further away. Like there's some in Abbotsford.
A different guy on Dragon's Den. Is
Oh, Scott, you gave the viewers hope.
Jim Treliving. Treliving?
Trelving.
T-R-E living.
Treliving.
Treliving.
Yeah.
Owner of jimtreliving.net.
The closest one to us currently is
the one on Broadway still alive? I think it is.
The
Broadway and
closest
Oak-ish?
one to us is on Broadway between Hemlock
Yeah.
and Birch.
Checks out.
That is the closest one. So we're going after this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go get some overpriced Boston pizza.
Hey, as long as you get the two good items on the menu, you're set.
That is true. Okay. Keep going. Run down this docket.
Interesting. I'm wondering if it's time. We did allude to it last week. Is it time for my victory lap? I know you guys are thinking, but like, Scott, you did a victory lap so recently with Demi Lovato. Surely there couldn't be another victory lap.
How many victories does one man get?
I was going to say, can one man win this much?
Can't stop winning.
Heretofore thought impossible. Unpossible.
Unpossible.
Yeah.
Me fail English? That unpossible.
That's impossible. Well, I've been reading the news because...
this is the news.
This is the news.
You've been reading our blog?
I've been reading our weblog.
Weblog.
And I came across an article from only a few days ago from reputable leftist news source, NBC News.
Yeah, nothing but Caucasians.
Nothing but Caucasians. Right. Or, once the pendulum swings the other way, the Beep Broadcasting Company.
Yeah. Now, did you find this because you were looking up information because you were concerned about your evening?
That's not a joke that will get even funnier when I read what this is about. I don't think that's fair at all. I think that's... You
were like, I have big Monday night plans, and I'm kind of concerned. I'm going to look this up.
I'm thinking about getting Monday Night Raw. And maybe I'll do just a quick bit of research before I hit the town. Yeah. Is that what you're asking me?
Yep.
Drew, I think it's a dirty trick, and I think you should apologize.
Now, no, I gotta wait for you. Okay, I'll wait for you to say it, and then I'll ask my question.
Okay, I will be fielding questions afterwards. Okay. So I was perusing the news from NBC, so not copyrighted because our news is copyrighted, and I'm a big health guy.
Yep.
You know me.
Yep. Healthy as an ox.
Yes. And for no reason, before I was heading out on Monday night, I thought I would just check the latest health updates from NBCnews.com. and I was met with the headline, "Sex between men, not skin contact, is fueling monkeypox, new research suggests." And upon reading that, I actually canceled my Big Monday plans, and
but completely
coincidentally,
you just weren't feeling going out.
No,
anymore.
I canceled my plans and instead threw up my hands and ran laps around the house in victory. The claim that skin-to-skin contact during sex between men, not intercourse itself, drives most monkeypox transmission is likely backward, a growing group of experts say. It's almost like I was at the vanguard of that growing group of experts.
You are part of Tribe Vanguard?
I'm part of Tribe Vanguard, my fourth favorite Dragon Gate faction. Since the outset of the global monkeypox outbreak in May, public health and infectious disease experts have told the public that the virus is tricky one is largely transmitting through skin-to-skin contact, in particular during sex between men. But because it's skin-to-skin contact, anyone can get it. Men, women, boys, girls, straight, gay, cat, dog. As long as there's some kind of skin-to-skin contact, you're going to get it. That's why it's a very even distribution across demographics of who's getting it. Now, however, an expanding cadre of experts has come to believe that sex between men itself, both anal as well as oral intercourse, is likely the main driver of global monkeypox transmission, which may give some reason behind why every single person who has monkeypox is a gay man. It turns out it wasn't a statistical anomaly.
I've got questions. I've also got a statement.
I'm not fielding questions yet.
Okay.
The skin contact that comes with sex, these experts say, is probably much less of a risk factor. In recent weeks, a growing body of scientific evidence, including a trio of studies published in peer-reviewed journals, as well as reports from national, regional, and global health authorities, has suggested that experts may have framed monkeypox's typical transmission route precisely backwards in an effort to not call it new AIDS.
Yes.
No,
it's in there. I believe you.
Okay. Good.
You don't have to explain yourself. NBC News definitely called monkeypox new AIDS.
There's more, but I think that covers the broad strokes. I will. We have a hand in the back. I'm now fielding questions. Drew from Penthouse Magazine.
First question for you, sir. So it's implying that only men can get it? Because like if you were
not only men can get it, but you have to have. God, I am. Adam was right. Yeah. Adam was right the other day, and I hate admitting that. I am my own worst enemy. I'm. The problem is, here's the issue. I'm so funny that even I can't stand it.
Okay, that's reasonable.
But it often keeps me out from getting the material out in a timely fashion. Anyway, we're going to edit all this out,
okay,
and we're going to go straight to my quip, which was, what was your question? Okay.
Only men who have gay sex can get it.
No, anyone can get it, but you have to have gay sex with a man. So that's the end of the show.
Yeah. So having sex with multiple women.
Yes, Drew from Who Gives a Shit Quarterly.
You're not gonna get it from having heterosexual sex, is what you're saying.
It really doesn't
unless
sound like it. Yeah.
That person has slept with a man who has had gay sex.
Yeah.
And got it.
And even then, maybe. I don't know.
So they're obviously not sure, but like, what are the cases in women?
0.
Okay. So how is Magic Johnson gonna lie about this one?
It is gonna be he's gonna find himself in a real pickle, a real bucket of syrup.
Yeah.
When Magic Johnson inevitably gets monkeypox
From having sex with so many women.
from just smashing puss nonstop. He will have some Lucy-esque splaining to do.
Yeah. The first and only man in history to get monkeypox and AIDS from having sex with women.
And not get sick from either.
Nope.
He's great.
He's great.
He's gaining weight.
He's donating blood.
He's donating blood.
Yeah, look it up. He donates blood now.
No, that's a thing you're saying.
I saw it on Twitter. I don't know if it's real.
Well, now I have to look it
Yeah.
up. Because if it was on Twitter, it might be real.
Magic Johnson donates blood or
Magic
something.
Johnson there's no fucking way. That had to just be a hilarious joke. Well, that's an interesting little
Tidbit?
I've never had Google tell me that before. So I searched Magic Johnson donating blood, and there's like a hey from Google at the top. It looks like the results below are changing quickly. So I guess there's a bunch. I think this is their way of saying there's a bunch of misinformation to follow.
Okay, good job, Google. I like that.
3 days ago, Magic Johnson shuts down a false rumor that he was donating
Oh,
blood.
okay, there you go. That's so funny, though. That Twitter would make that up, and then he would have to acknowledge it and say, no, I'm not giving my AIDS-tainted blood to people who need blood. Don't be ridiculous. Also, I only sleep with women.
That's great. I hope I can think of more things to search for that Google feels the need to tell me. It looks like the results below are changing
Is
quickly.
Donald Trump still the president?
Check the source. Are they trusted on this topic? Come back later. Other sources might have more information on this topic in a few hours or days.
There you go. Was it I still had... What were my questions? Can women get it? How's magic gonna...
A statement also.
A statement.
Let me see. Sebastian from Beautiful Boy Biweekly.
Oh, you're not gonna like what is gonna come out of Sebastian's mouth. You just volunteered him to say. It must be awful.
He flipped. He's having quiet time.
It must be awful to be a gay man and just have God constantly try to kill you.
Just thinking in new ways.
Just can't
every couple of decades
trying to kill you.
It is me. And the best is the Christian gay.
Yes.
My favorite kind of guy. I'm like, look, be gay. I encourage it. I do it. But you know your God hates you, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing, you
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? There was something else I just remembered. It involves religion and sex.
Yes.
And I meant to look it up, and I forgot. So you got to give me a second. I got to put the microphone down so I can look.
Okay. I'm gonna vamp by patting Sebastian with my foot. He is dutifully at my feet, giving me a pedicure. Have you found information? No pressure. Tick, 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 tick.
Yeah.
What do you got for us?
I mentioned this to you off air, but I don't think we actually talked about it. It was
maybe we just
on air.
Maybe we just keep it between us.
No,
maybe
it's nothing important.
Maybe it's a secret.
It's nothing important.
Don't tell them my secrets.
Did you watch?
I have many secrets.
Did you watch the Manti Te'o thing yet?
I haven't watched it yet,
Okay,
but I
so-
can't
Well, I'm not going to spoil anything.
wait.
But I saw somebody else had watched it. I don't remember who, like a comedian or something.
Mhm.
And they were talking about this thing in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, like community where they banned premarital sex, right? So you can't have sex unless you're married.
It's very frowned upon.
There is a thing
Soaking?
in... Oh, you know about soaking?
Well aware, Drew.
And marinating and floating?
Well aware.
Okay, I had no idea it was a thing.
It's it's the second smallest state in the union, but it's still very important.
Okay, well then
well aware.
let's not talk about it then.
Oh, I'll talk about it forever. You see, if you just thread your dick in there and just leave it.
Yeah.
Nobody's Nobody's thrusting. Nobody's gyrating. Nobody's getting hurt. We're just having good, clean fun, soaking. I can't think of a more disgusting term.
It is very
for
disgusting.
that practice.
It is very disgusting.
Soaking.
Yeah, I did not know that was even be like something in someone's brain where they're like, yeah, let's, you know what that makes me think of? It makes me think of like porn. That like that's a website of like some weird Bang Bros thing
porn,
where it's like this guy goes to bed and when he is sleeping he gets a boner, but then his stepsister comes in and she goes to bed in the same bed as him by accident, and when she lays down in bed it just goes in, and then he's
no one's moving around,
but he's quiet about it because he doesn't want to embarrass her,
obviously.
But then like their other friend comes in and starts like goofing around on the bed and shaking the bed, and then he busts inside his stepsister. Like that's what it sounds like to me. I can't believe it's a real thing. Like the fact that you're penetrating.
I was gonna say the mental
so
gymnastics
stupid
that you can do to think that penetrating vagina with penis. Is not sex
intercourse
until you start moving around.
Yeah, like I get like the idea that you can just rest your erect cock inside of a vagina.
Yeah, that ain't sex.
And that's fine because you're not milking the dick.
Exactly.
But as soon as you start milking, then it's an issue.
Then it's trouble.
Then God's unhappy.
Yeah, that's why while you're having a non-milk soak, you get your friends to come over and jump on the bed.
Yeah. You can do it on a trampoline too, I bet.
Well, if you're an expert, maybe. I wouldn't start with that. That's crazy talk.
Okay, bold statement.
Uh-oh.
I want to try soaking. Just once.
I have talked myself into it.
I just want to see what it's like because it might be awful. But I guess if you're a horned up Mormon who's not having sex,
you're a horned up,
literally
17-year-old Mormon virgin.
Yeah, like literally anything would do it for you.
Yeah.
But like I feel like as a 36-year-old man who's had a lot of sex in his life, that I would do
He's
it.
had a dangerous amount of sex.
And I would be like, this is just boring. like, yeah, it's fine. Like, there's someone on my dick.
What
but,
even
like,
is this? Nobody's getting choked?
Yeah, I'm not hitting anyone because I can't get it up. Like, it's not fun for me.
Yeah.
I got a War Machine this shit.
Shout out to War Machine, friend of the show. No?
I almost spat out my energy drink.
I saw that. You almost lost some Papillon on my bedroom floor. Better not.
Are you a Dustin Hoffman fan or a Rami Malek fan?
I'm a Charlie Hunnam fan.
Yeah.
Is he the other? Or Steve McQueen.
Yeah. But which Steve McQueen?
Black.
No.
Damn it!
Straight white, not fake gay black.
God damn it! I thought original Papillon was Dustin Hoffman and a gay black director. You sure it wasn't?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it was the cool Steve McQueen who died way too young.
Which one was in Great Escape?
The black gay Steve.
Okay. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Soaking. I had no idea it was a thing.
It's great.
It's just like it's I love the loopholes that Christians will find. Like they are just as horny as the rest of us. But
one could argue more
horny,
because they're not
more.
allowed to.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Are we allowed to?
Well, we're not what we do.
Yeah.
But we could have sex.
But also
we could have sex regularly.
But also one or both of us is going to get something bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One.
I don't want it.
Not it. Shotgun. No shotgun, no backsies.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
You did call it
I
first.
called it.
Well, congratulations on your second victory lap.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Not a lot of people get two. Not a lot of people get one.
Not everyone gets one. And here I am just like racking them up. I'm scrawling scratches on the wall.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I want to get the 5. I want to put the line through the other 4.
That's like one of my favorite Daniel Tosh jokes is when he's like, oh, everybody gets their 15 minutes of fame. And he goes, that's an average. That's not everyone.
Yeah.
That means 0 for you, 0 for you, 0 for you, 0 for 20 years for me, 0 for you, 0 for you. You've just stolen somebody else's victory lap.
Yeah. Any person who has been famous for more than 15 minutes is stealing from someone
stealing
else.
time. Yeah.
That person never gets to be famous.
Yeah.
What do you predict my third victory lap is going to be?
What do you have a hard stance on? Or something that you've stated? Oh, boy. I mean, the only other thing you're pretty vocal on that you are going to be right about is that the Holocaust didn't happen. So once they prove it didn't happen,
would be an interesting... And
that would be a world tour victory
That would be
lap.
a high degree of difficulty victory lap.
Yeah. You're going to run to Auschwitz. You're going to knock over the facades.
The door's made out of wood for some reason.
Or like IKEA cardboard, like that one that's got the layer in the middle that breaks so easily. And you're just like, I knew it. Yeah, I knew you couldn't kill that many.
They're calling it the You Couldn't Even Kill That Many Dogs World Tour. The Rolling Stones are opening for him. The Rolling Stones play a full concert and then...
At Bergen-Belsen. The Rolling Stones live at Bergen-Belsen. With opening act, Tom Jones.
What's Jew, pussycat?
I had an awful thought. That I thought was funny at the time, but I didn't say it out loud because like it's only 2 people I can say it to. One of them's you,
me, and
the other one's
the audience,
and the other one's God. So
okay,
but man, they killed that many Jews, and just think of how many are still alive. How many would there have been by now?
Oh, yeah.
Like, the whole world would be more... Well, no, like not even in a racist way, but the percentage of Judaism in the world would be enormous.
It'd be higher.
Because, like...
if they had kept fucking.
If you look at... Well, Jews aren't gonna fuck. Look at...
I look so mad about what? Jews aren't gonna fuck?
Look at Woody Allen. He's so horny he fucked his stepdaughter.
Yeah, but all of... he's a bad example because he's making half Korean ones.
Yeah, he is diluting the talent. Although both of them are like banking, math. I mean, it makes sense.
Oh no, the children will be perfect. Just as far as propagating Judaism, it is diluting the talent pool.
Although I have seen Ilana Glazer's giant tits, and like, there's no way I wouldn't have a baby with her.
Sure,
those things are enormous. They're like double E's.
How about Abby Jacobson?
Nah, she's 8.
What's the is it decent?
Name a third Jewish woman.
Joan Rivers.
You nailed it. Eliza Dushku. She's Jewish, right?
Probably. Natalie Portman.
Real Jew.
Real Jew. Israel Jew.
Israel Jew. Bad guys. Barbara Streisand.
Babs.
Lentil. Should we watch Lentil?
Is that the Weird Al parody version of Yentl?
Yeah. That's where Weird Al is a Jewish woman who pretends to be a man and pretends to be a male bean.
I don't know how much longer we should talk about Jews for.
Okay.
Hey, Drew. Here's a segment. I heard you had a funny question for me.
Okay. I hope it's saved because I'm gonna be real bad if it didn't.
Oh, this is good.
Are you gonna not?
No, you're gonna have to listen to 3 ads.
Oh, apparently it didn't want to save, or it doesn't want to play, or something. I don't know.
Sad.
I don't know, man.
Poor prep. Drew had a whole Saw thing.
I did.
He had a voice changer asking me if I wanted to play a game.
Yeah, I wanted to know if you wanted to play a game.
Drew, I would love to play.
Okay.
So that much I knew. I legitimately don't know what he's going to ask me. And he's made me kind of nervous in the build up to it.
So you have to answer this question. This is one of those questions where there's no like no, I can't, or like, no, I would just choose nothing. Nope, I would choose death. Like, nope, I wouldn't do it. You can't do it.
Would you fucking rub your dad? Mom.
Well, we've already talked about that a million times. Okay, so you have to have sex with...
I'm out. not
Done.
Not gonna do it.
Can't do it. You have to have sex with two people
Yeah.
whose combined age is 30.
I love where this is going.
What two ages are you choosing? Have to be different.
Have to be
You
different.
can't say two 15-year-olds.
Can't go 15-15.
Oh.
I'm gonna go a little out of the box,
Okay.
and I'm gonna flip the script a bit. And now tell me if I'm out of line, I'll reconsider my answer. But when you said it off the top of my head, I thought 3 people, 27-1. That was my gut reaction.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, if that's not allowed, then I don't know. 29 and whatever 30 minus 29 is. I've never claimed to be great at math.
The other answer.
Yeah. That's a fun game.
That's a hard question. That's probably one of the hardest questions. I saw it online and was just like, well, how do you...
I like what you're doing online.
Yeah. Looking up hard questions. I'm just asking questions.
2010 is interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's interesting.
There isn't a non-interesting... Like, you could be a coward and say 16 and 14, but that's the coward's way out.
But who's having any fun there?
Like,
not you and not them.
Nope.
Yeah, that is a tough one though. That's a real have you stopped beating your wife? What's your answer?
I'm not on trial here, Scott. You're on trial.
Not on trial.
This isn't about... Motherfucker, this isn't about me.
I apologize. I would hate to.
Is the answer 31-year-olds?
Ooh. Well, I could fight 31-year-olds.
You could. Fight them, then fuck them.
Oh, Jesus.
I got you, bitch.
That is ugly.
I got you, bitch.
That is an ugly question, Drew.
Yep.
We've had a lot of anti-Semitism and pedophilia on the show today.
Yes, oh, yeah. Only today.
They're calling it their best episode ever.
They're calling it the best year of their lives.
I would like to hit one more news story before we segue into other things. Before we put away childish things and do man. What's the actual quote? Because I only know my version of it. Put away childish things. Quote. Hey, someone else has looked this up. When I was a child, I spoke as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. Yeah. Because the only version I knew was when I was a child, I fucked as a child and sucked as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish sex. I legitimately forgot the actual the source material. Oh, speaking of source material, let's take a brief.
Oh no!
Let's take a brief detour to letterboxd.com. Coming soon on prowrestlingtees.com/Scott Henson. Letterboxd branded t-shirts. Officially sponsored by Letterboxd, except they're not. But it sure looks a lot like their logo with the I replacing an E. Let's see what user Sarian Softpaws, is that right, is up to on Letterboxd.
I mean, you probably could have just typed in nope.
How about don't tell me how to do my fucking job? Okay?
Whatever.
Okay. Drew, did you see Nope?
Nope, I did not.
Like,
I have a ghostwriter do all of my...
is this the person who handles your social media?
Yeah.
Okay. They're doing a good job. How much are you paying them?
I let them pick one of the two numbers, and then that's for them.
Okay.
Whichever number they want.
So somebody saw 2022's Nope, directed by Jordan Peele, and written by
Also Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele. And while Keegan-Michael Key watches from the sidelines with a single tear in his eye.
No, he's doing all those Netflix things.
Okay.
He's a Netflixer.
Oh, he's a flixer. So give it 4 stars out of 5. What's that work out to on a scale out of 10? What's that, about an 8?
80%. 80%.
We now know there are over 90 planets. The review. I was very concerned after I saw the actual trailer that it wasn't going to be good. The original teaser was very good, but the trailer made it look like a completely different movie. I agree. I'm pretty glad with the end result being a happy medium between the two. It wasn't too convoluted and it wasn't too predictable. Can we talk about Steven Yeun? Can we talk about how Steven Yeun might be the best actor in the world? Do yourself a favor. Do not look up the chimpanzee source material. It's a real life ruiner. Also, goddamn, is Keke Palmer a total babe? And then someone responded.
A really cool guy.
User not Scott Henson.
Oh, I think I've heard of him.
Responded with, I don't think you should be calling it chimpanzee source material. Which I made myself laugh out loud with when I responded.
So I saw it. I was at work.
Oh, yeah.
And I just gave a real loud
a blurt.
Yeah.
That was fun.
But I can't. The problem is you haven't seen it, so I can't even tell you.
I have no idea
what it is.
What the chimpanzee source material is.
Keep it.
I assume something about chimpanzees dying or getting mutilated or something,
or having their property taken away and built up in a better manner, so that they can't live there anymore, but better apes can move in.
Chimp gentrification.
Yeah. Orangutans. Because they're more white. They're ginger. Gingers are white.
They are ginger.
Although there are ginger Mexicans, so...
And ginger Muslims.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't get it. Afghanis who are ginger.
I don't know what to do with that. But I swear I had some news.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
I thought you were going to Google search chimpanzee source material and see what comes up.
Should I?
Maybe.
All right. I got all
But
that.
what if it gives you a spoiler? It might not give you. It's probably not going to give you a spoiler.
Source material. It would be the same if I just searched chimpanzee.
Okay. Well, then back out before you see any spoilers.
I think we're safe. But here's what I know. I know that the website OnlyFans, are you familiar with this? Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
I've never been there.
You never been there?
No, I don't associate myself with any form of nudity or masturbatory items, or also I would never pay for it. Everything's free on the internet.
That's what I don't get. How, even celebrities, even hot people, how are they making so much money on OnlyFans?
Because there's desperate losers
that's crazy
who have nothing else in their life but spending money on women that they think are their girlfriends.
Spend it on us. We will let you visit Little St. James. You can see what's in the temple.
We do daily tours twice a day.
Yes.
It's sundown and sun up.
Yep. Except on the Sabbath.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't get it.
I don't get it.
You can look up porn on any website, on Twitter. You can there's so much nudity and porn.
I've never looked for it, but I hear there's a lot readily available.
Yeah. So I don't understand why you're paying. Some of the women on there are super hot.
Sure.
And you'd probably never get to see them naked other than on OnlyFans. But also, there's porn.
There's porn.
You can go to Pornhub. You can go to
furaffinity.net.
Exactly.
E621.net.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Brazzers.
DeviantArt.com.
Naughty America. The one that has gay porn.
The one that has gay porn. Transfer.com. Only transformation art.
Oh, that's not what I thought it was, but okay.
Oh,
You had me for a second and then I got out.
Oh, I can't believe that's how I lost you.
Yeah, you lost me.
You're a real transfer yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand, though, how you can spend, there are people that probably spend $1,000 a month on subscriptions.
I think you're undershooting.
I guess, but each subscription is different. There are ones that are cheap. There are ones that are expensive.
Yeah.
But like,
I mean, yeah, they'll spend 1,000 on subscriptions alone, and then just donate them another 10,000.
yeah,
It's bonkers.
like I understand that it's good money for people who are like
who don't have any applicable skills.
If there was some girl that I went to high school with, and I found out she had an OnlyFans, maybe I would subscribe to it to see it because I know them in real life. Like I would care more about seeing people I actually know naked than just some hot internet whore.
Yes.
Like, I don't care about some Instagram model with giant tits that I'm never going to meet in person.
Yeah.
That wouldn't even give me the fucking time of day. And I'm going to pay, $35 a month so I can see her naked and like watch her bang her boyfriend. Yeah. Like, why would I want to see that?
But if it's someone I know, like, what if I find out my aunt has an OnlyFans? Yeah. Now, guess what?
I mean, what? You're not going to look?
Yeah, I'm not gonna beat off to my aunt?
I guess not.
Come on.
That's what they're trying to. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's what the Democrats are trying to
tell you. That's what Democrats want you to know. But yeah, I will never understand it. It's fine if you're the person doing it because you're gonna make money.
Yeah, good on you. Yeah. Just no. All I'll say to the people doing it is just don't pretend you're not a whore.
Correct.
You could do whatever you want, make all the money, good on you. You are bilking these poor, sad losers. Great.
Yeah.
Don't pretend you're not a whore.
Yeah, don't act like it's a legitimate business, like that it's they're artsy and tasteful, and I'm just doing it because I like to be sexy.
If you've ever unironically said sex work is real work, you should have all your money taken away.
Yeah, I agree.
Just own it is all I ask.
Yeah.
I don't think that's too much.
I would do it if I was convinced that it wouldn't just be gay dudes looking at me.
Yeah, I would do it if I had a better dick.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that there's a market for everything, Scott. There's a market for everything.
I'm sure there is. But here's what I know about OnlyFans.
I also just don't have the energy to... Like,
who's got the time?
Maintain it like that. Like, it is a full-time job in theory if you're making money off of it.
Yeah,
because you have to constantly be like editing, making content, posting stuff, doing different things.
You're a content creator.
Yeah, I don't want to be that. Although I also don't want to work anymore.
Literally, I know you don't want to work anymore. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to film.
Good.
But anyways, continue.
Porn film?
No. I would film. I was actually thinking that I did have a good idea for a business, but I don't know if I want to actively do it.
Mm.
But I would think that there are. Oh, I don't know. I was gonna patent pending. Do I have this?
A patent pending, double stamp, mailed to yourself, copyright.
Yeah.
Drew of Penthouse Magazine.
Watermarked, earmarked, bookmarked,
timestamped.
Yeah. You gotta imagine that there would be couples. Or just, I guess, people who would randomly hook up or have sex or whatever, who would want, like, a good quality video made of them having sex.
Oh, so
I would be the videographer.
Third partying your homemade porn.
But yes, and but I'm not participating. Like, I'm not involved.
No, you're crew.
I'm crew.
Yeah.
But, like, there's got to be a market for that, right?
Yeah. I like that.
And, like, if you're good at it, like, if you got a good quality camera.
Yeah.
And, of course, you have to sign a bunch of paperwork and shit that, like, I won't keep the footage.
I won't beat off while you're doing it.
I won't put it
I will
online.
beat off later.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. I feel like it's work. Like, it's the same thing with wrestling, where people are like, oh, don't you get all hot and steamy rolling around through it? Like, no, it's legitimately the complete opposite. Like, my penis goes inside of me when I wrestle.
Yeah, I'm definitely...
There's nothing erotic about wrestling. Like, I've wrestled women. I wrestled a woman that I was dating at the time, and it literally did nothing for me.
Fully sheathed.
I kissed her in the match, and nothing.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing sexual about it. So I feel like watching, like... ugly people, old people, like gay people have sex, I'm not going to be like, yeah, this is getting me real hard right now.
Yeah.
Because again, I can just look at porn on the internet.
Yeah.
I can go on Twitter whenever I want.
Shout out to Daiquiri, owner of nomadcomplex.com, an excellent furry clothing line, who's come to a few of our shows, but one quite recently. And And he asked I assume the question that every gay guy asks a wrestler is, do you get boners when you wrestle? Yeah. And what I said to him, like, immediately clicked with him, and he understood. I said, it would be like getting a boner when you're sprinting.
Yeah.
Your body does not have the wherewithal for boner time during wrestling.
And there's no extra blood to send to your dick.
Yeah.
Like, the blood is literally all my blood, everywhere else in your body.
It's in my haunches when I'm wrestling, because I need to use my powerful haunches.
There is nothing sexy or erotic to us. Like, I don't even... we've wrestled, like, a gay men, and even they aren't, like... I've never even...
There's a gay man in this room right now.
Is it Seb? Can I kiss him?
Give me a kiss and I'll tell you who.
Okay.
Seb is dead butch. How dare you even...
But like, I've never been even remotely close.
No.
And even like post-match, it's like a couple hours before I'm even like back to regular...
Yeah, like my body doesn't want to do anything.
Regular hanging.
Like, even if I haven't eaten all day... For a while after wrestling, I'm not hungry. Like, my body is not hungry. It, like, all functions cease, basically.
Yeah. Your body's too worried about, like, sending blood to the muscles that are fucked up now.
Yeah.
Or, like, things that hurt to even be... So I would...
everything's focused on pain receptors.
Yeah. I think I'm going to invest in a high-quality camera and then put out an ad.
I like it.
I just got to figure out what the costs and stuff are.
Yeah.
But if I'm making more a day doing that, although I'm not going to be making them every single fucking day.
But if it averages out better.
I guess. Or, I mean, you could even be hired for helping people make content for their OnlyFans.
Sure.
Like, you get a fucking 4K Red Dragon worth, like, $8,000.
Yeah.
And then you're doing, like, extreme butthole close-ups, like, that you'd never be able to get with your
EBCs?
Yeah. With your own phone. Like, come on. You're going to make billions.
I hope you become a billionaire off this.
Well, what's really funny is when I was a kid, my mom and her best friend, like,
filmed
one time,
homemade porn with you?
This is my way of telling you
this is a very usually way to tell me you were abused.
That they one time asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, and I jokingly said
porn star?
A pornographer. But it's because I didn't know what a pornographer was.
That's great. Or you love the band The New Pornographers.
Local band The New Pornographers. Yeah, I was a big fan. But I didn't know what it meant, and I just jokingly said it, and they were both just, like, laughed, and were like, no, you don't.
What were you, like 4?
Like 10 or 11 or something.
Okay.
And I guess I just heard the word somewhere and thought it was funny.
Maybe Larry Flint's trial was happening?
Maybe. I also remember my sister had like a dollhouse, and I played on a baseball team, and when you play baseball growing up and hockey, it's like you're like, it's like 3 ages, right? So it's like the 13, 14, 15-year-olds play together.
Right.
And then you move up, and then you're like 15, 16, 17. So I was the youngest age. So I was 13. I was playing with 15-year-olds, and there were 15-year-olds on my team that were, they would just like say things that I didn't know what they meant.
Yeah.
I remember them using the term butt buddies once, and then I was like playing with my sister in the living room with the dollhouse, and I like made a reference to butt buddies, like whatever, and my mom came out of the kitchen, and it was one of the only times I've ever heard my mom like full on yell at me, and she was like, never say that again. And I was like, I have no idea what I just said.
I don't know why I'm being yelled at right now.
or like, I remember being in middle school and being in art class and making a joke about waxing the dolphin. And my teacher like called me out in front of the whole fucking class.
Wow.
And I was like, honestly, I heard it from somebody else. I don't know what it means.
I'm just saying.
I was just trying to be like funny and inappropriate, but I don't know what it means. And he sent me to the principal's office. What a fucking dick.
And the principal showed you what it was, and you're like, okay, I understand.
Our principal at the time was like a gross, like 60-year-old woman who dressed like she was 30.
Ooh, nice.
And just like two like mini skirts, and like you could see cleave, and we were all disgusted by her. Now, that being said, I should have fucked her. I should have been like a 14-year-old who fucked the principal.
Fucked her.
But yeah, she was disgusting. And I don't know how they let her get away with being the principal of a middle school and looking like that.
Dressing like that.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
It is disgusting. I don't remember her name, though. I wonder if she's dead now. That was a long time ago. That was like...
She could be dead.
It was almost 20 years ago.
Yeah, I was...
Oh, no, it was 2000 like 99, 2000, so she might be dead.
Your 20-year reunion must be coming up.
No, because I graduated in 2004.
Well, that's 100 years from now.
Yeah.
I guess mine already happened.
Yep.
And I guess I didn't go to it, because I don't remember it.
Well, did they even do it? Like, my school doesn't do it. It was through, like, a couple of the, like, overachieving nerdy bitch girls that I went to school with that were like, we need to have our reunion, our 10-year reunion, everyone. Like, we need to do this.
We need to do this.
And then, but the school didn't do it. It was, I think I told this story before, but it was at a guy's house who volunteered to use it, but it wasn't his house, it was his parents' house.
Right.
And I was going to steal the picture of his dad, and then turned out his dad died when we were in high school.
Yeah.
Anyways, if anybody wants me to tell them that story, hit me up on Twitter or something, and I'll tell you the actual full story.
Yeah, I guess it was still sort of COVID-y last year, so I don't know if much was done, or if I just wasn't invited.
Maybe. You are the only white guy.
But I'm pretty fly.
Mm-hmm. Just ask Justin Alexander Chun Manchu if he went.
I will.
Although, like, he's allowed out of the house.
Don't imagine he did. Here's what I do know.
Oh, are we finally getting to the actual thing?
The headline.
Oh,
we do news the opposite of the way the news does the news. We do news like we do wrestling. Main event last. Although I guess Victory Lap was kind of main event. Yeah. But here with independent.co.uk, which is a paywall website, but if you click stop before the page is finished loading, then it's not a paywall website. So quick tip there, guys. And that works with like literally anything, like Vulture, New York Times, whatever. Just click stop before it loads, and it's just there. But so I heard from my friends at the Independent UK that, among other sources, look, and believe me, if there was an article on BuzzFeed.com, that's where we'd be. Actually, let me make sure that there isn't a BuzzFeed article.
You've got to give our boys at BuzzFeed.
Actually, also let me look up BuzzFeed monkeypox gay sex. Just real quick. Gay sex.
I like that we are a podcast that just reads what BuzzFeed tells us. That is actually a really funny idea for a podcast, is just like, we just go to BuzzFeed, we pick a few random articles, and...
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, that's boring.
But it's the same story. So BuzzFeed News, I think this would have been published one day before NBC. So they scooped NBC. I'll give BuzzFeed that. They're always at the forefront.
It's probably because everyone who works at NBC is like 65 years old, and everybody who works at BuzzFeed
and everyone
is like
a gay man
19
who has monkeypox.
Or a gay man, or just like non-binary.
Yeah, just like a non-binary.
No age, no gender, no religion, no ethnicity.
Yeah.
They're just
the college mascot from Community.
Yeah.
The human.
A human. They're a human being.
Let's speak clearly. Monkeypox is mostly being transmitted via sex. What's challenging is communicating that while this is not a gay disease, our limited resources need to go to the people at the highest risk, gay people, because they're the only ones who have the disease. Not to say it's a gay disease. The people who get the disease are gay. The disease is straight. It's like gay rights. A lot of people get that wrong.
The disease is straight.
Yeah, the disease. It's not a gay disease. And people get...
But gay men are stealing it for themselves?
Yeah, gay people are getting it, but the disease is straight. As I say, it's the same thing with gay...
It's like Michael Fassbender in Shame. He's just so horny that anything will do, but he's not actually gay.
A man, his sister, whatever.
Soaking.
But yeah, like gay rights aren't rights for gay people.
Yeah.
They're just rights that are kind of gay.
Correct.
Like the right to an attorney?
So gay.
It's a pretty gay right.
So gay. Right to bear arms?
Yeah,
Show my arms all the time. That's nothing.
Yeah, come on. It's also important to communicate the risk is highest with sexual activity without shaming the queer community. You don't have to shame them. That's where we come in. No, you don't have to shame them, but you should stop shying away from the fact that 100% of the people infected are gay men. Like, your first sentence, resources need to go to the people at the highest risk. Yeah. So stop, like, being so scared to to say who's getting
stop
it.
beating around the bush. You're just making more people sick.
Yeah, like, you don't have to call it new AIDS, but if you want to,
you can call it hip AIDS.
You can call it new Kool-Aid. You can call it
AIDS crystal.
Monkeypox. Crystal AIDS, they're calling it. AIDS blue.
AIDS blue.
AIDS with lemon. Okay, so BuzzFeed does in fact have a monkeypox gay sex story. Now, does BuzzFeed have an OnlyFans? And I don't want to say the rest of it because I don't want to give away the story. You know what? BuzzFeed dropped the ball on the fucking OnlyFans story.
Is BuzzFeed owned by?
Ooh. Maybe. That's a good thought. So I'm gonna have to go back to my good friends at the Independent. Now, what tab would that be? Or did I
you closed it.
Or did I just go Well, sir.
Stop reading my reviews.
I will never... Oh, found it.
Oh, that's a pig.
OnlyFans bribed Meta employees, Facebook at the time, to put porn stars on a terror watch list. A lawsuit claims. Hearings are scheduled for September in 2 lawsuits brought by rivals and creators. More than 20,000 adult content creators on OnlyFans were allegedly placed on an international terrorist database following bribes paid to employees at Meta, a lawsuit has claimed. The bribes, which were allegedly paid by OnlyFans itself in 2018, directed employees at the social media giant to put some 20,000 adult content creators on a terrorist database, the New York Post reported on Tuesday, the second best newspaper in New York. A lawsuit seen by the Post accused OnlyFans of conspiring to blacklist users who operated elsewhere on the internet, including Just4.fans, a competitor in the online subscription whore market. A BBC report in February cited an unnamed social media company's involvement in the same allegations, with a lawsuit filed in Florida court on behalf of another OnlyFans competitor, FanCentro.
Florida court.
Oxymoron. So, yeah, if you're one of them OnlyFans whores, sex work is real work, who was also posting your whore work on competitor sites, you're a terrorist now. Because OnlyFans bribed Facebook to do so. That's super funny.
That is super funny.
Drew of Car and Driver magazine, your thoughts?
I'm looking up the highest paid OnlyFans.
It'd be celebrities, right?
Black China.
Is that like WWE China in blackface?
In blackface. From Beyond the Grave.
Does she have a big black dick?
Yep, huge. It's like sucking on a thumb.
Ugh.
Give me the fucking... I just want the list of people. There we go. Black China makes $20 million a month.
I wasn't ready.
And her subscription rate is $19.99 a month. That's insane.
That's 1 million people.
I don't actually know what she looks like, so look her up.
I'm just
Black with no K, China spelt the same way as Joni. R.I.P.
But I wasn't ready for you to say month at the end of your sentence. Like 20 million a year
is a lot.
Is a shitload of money. But that's a month.
Yep.
That's 240 million a year. She's doing a $250 million gross annually.
She's the Rock.
She's the Rock.
She's the Rock.
Of being a whore.
Yep.
Huh. Black China with a Y. American model.
Mm-hmm.
Cute. Is she, I think she's Blasian?
Blasian? Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, China.
Oh, true. Oh, she's black in China. That checks out. I don't like her face.
I don't like her either. She looks fake.
She looks like a plastic surgery gone wrong.
And she looks really hood, which, in the most racist way possible, I'm not into.
Like she looks awful.
Yeah, I agree. But she makes $30 million a month, Scott.
And she's a quarter billionaire every year.
And she's probably got a fat ass and big titties. That's probably why everybody's into her, right?
Sure. But
number 2.
I'm mad at her face.
Bella Thorne makes $11 million a month.
Yeah, she's done some.
Yeah, she's like an actress.
She's an actress. Yeah, 'cause I remember when she first went on OnlyFans, everyone. Yeah, she made like $1 million.
Well, she did. She made it. She made her account free. And
first taste is free
because she was like researching a role, but she was causing so much problem for all the other models because nobody was subscribing and spending money.
Right.
Number 3, Cardi B, 9.4 million.
Cardi B.
Number 4.
Is she the richest mentally retarded person in the world?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Number 4, Tyga, 7.69 million a month.
Shout out to a man being in the top 5.
I mean, I hope he's aware that a lot of the people looking at it are gay men.
Oh.
No, there's probably like black women who are like, yes, please.
Like all those women who read Playgirl?
Correct. All the women. Number 5 is Mia Khalifa, 6.42, which is really fun.
Is there a fatwa on her?
Maybe.
I think there
She's
is.
a Lebanese, so maybe they were like, get her.
Yeah, because I think they get mad when you wear a hijab in porn.
Probably.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that, though. There's
I always do it.
There's literally a website that is called ArabStreetHooker.com. So I think it's part of the Bang Bros network.
Fun.
Next one is Bad Barbie, but spelled BHAD.
Oh.
Bad Barbie.
That's Catch Me Outside Girl.
It is.
Right?
She apparently makes $52 million a year.
Oh my god! Why?
Oh yeah, it is her. Then the next one is 4.49 million, 2.3 million. Pia Mia makes 2.2 million. So yeah. Conclusion: there are a lot of creators who are whores.
Bad Barbie being a multi-millionaire has bummed me out, and
but it's not like she's a millionaire for like being educated or
for discovering
a capable human being
discovering the COVID vaccine.
Doesn't have mental illness or is a white girl who thinks she's black. Like, it's legitimately just because she's willing to show her asshole and like feet and tits and pussy and everything on the internet. Like, that's the easiest way to make money.
I gotta get.
You know what? I'm coming around on it. I'm gonna do it.
I gotta get a better dick.
I'm gonna do an OnlyFans.
I'll subscribe.
No,
I'll be on camera.
I'll block you.
What?
Yeah, I think that's also part of the reason why. It's not that I don't care. I don't care if people see me naked or my dick and balls. I really don't care. Like, whatever. Mm-hmm. I would be more weirded out if I found out that people I knew that were like jerking off to me, and then I would just see them in public and be like, oh, hey, I wouldn't even know.
Our relationship has changed.
But that's the thing that kind of weirds me out, is like, I don't know who's looking at it.
Yeah.
And I also wouldn't want to have to like deal with people sending me DMs and being like, oh, I'll give you $10,000 if you let me fuck your butt. And I'd be like, well, good luck getting anything in there.
Number 1, fine. Yeah. Number 2, best of luck.
But you get 3 tries. If it doesn't go in, it's you pay me and you get out.
You pay half. You get 3 tries. If you get it, then you pay the other half. If you don't, we part as friends. I think that's fair. But I don't know. I guess we can talk about a movie. Take it or leave it?
Nope, we'll talk about it. I actually have notes on my phone, which is good.
Look at you with notes on your phone.
I mean, so I can remember all the funny things I was going to say.
Good.
From Rivery. So,
1992's Raising Cain,
Rising Cain.
by my count, our third consecutive Brian De Palma movie.
Yep, 3 out of 4.
And because next week we do
Director.
a movie by the same director who happens to be Brian De Palma. So, and we've already decided what we're doing. So there
Too fucking
will
bad?
be no Twitter poll, so too bad. And
Also, most of you are bad at Twitter polls and pick the wrong thing anyways, so...
yeah, you pick the woman too often. But yeah, and that episode itself, so what's today? By my count, today is Tuesday, September 6th, which is interesting because Drew is not in the country right now. We're getting amazing quality over Skype.
Live your life.
From Colombia.
No.
Where Drew is drug muling.
That's what I told Scott I was doing.
Oh.
But secretly, I'm recording live from...
my basement.
I'm doing a live haunted podcast from Little St. James.
Ooh.
If you hear any spooky noises in the background...
You better bust some ghosts.
You'll know what's up. Oh,
you better bust something.
I'll bust some nuts.
Make sure something is busted.
Yeah.
Before you leave LSJ.
LSJ!
Well, we're not shortening stuff. Come on.
The next season, the poster is definitely having an LSJ reference.
LSJ? Okay. I'll make a note.
And it's going to go back to being rated hard R.
Yeah, I mean, it always was inside.
Yeah.
But we'll make it
outside.
more official.
So we were saying number 3 and 4.
Oh, sorry, I was on the next episode.
Yeah.
So next episode won't be next Tuesday. It'll probably be next Saturday, maybe next Sunday. We will see you next Tuesday.
No, Thursday. I'm all about Thursdays. See you next Thursday. It still works.
I mean, it still works. But
I don't know why people are so obsessed with Tuesdays.
Tuesday's the industry standard.
Thursday's almost the weekend.
Tuesday's the industry standard for cute ways to say cunt.
Correct.
But Raising Cain...
Rising Cain.
Stop saying that.
Why?
I don't know.
That's how I read it.
Wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. Brian De Palma joint. It's... I always get thrown by John Lithgow having this much hair.
Yeah, that's weird.
John Lithgow is bald. Always has been, always will be.
Yep.
So when he has like a full head of hair, it's jarring to me. Even if it's fake. This was clearly a piece.
Yeah. Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah. But I still wasn't ready for it. So where do we open? Set the scene.
So we begin with what's the very beginning is him putting his daughter to bed on security cam footage that then replays throughout the course of the movie.
Yes.
Yeah, which is creepy.
Super creepy.
But then we get, is the first thing just driving in the car?
Pretty much, like it's leaving the playground in the car.
Yeah, so he's got his daughter. He's meeting with a friend who has a son. They're at the playground. They have a little brief conversation. They get in the car to leave. He's kind of going bonkers.
He is so unsubtle about what he's doing. Or like,
yeah, but I think
the way he does it.
I think that's the charm of it.
It's absolutely the charm. So they're talking, and he's like,
I don't remember what they're talking about though.
I don't know if
he's like giving like a big impassionate speech about like multiple personality, like sleep something or multiple personalities. Something.
Oh no, about his dad's new project.
Oh yeah.
In Norway. Sweden?
I think they say Sweden.
His new project in Sweden, where they're doing like groundbreaking research on like child psychology development.
Yes.
It's just like no one's gonna send their child to Norway for some child farm.
Child farm.
And he's like, well, they shouldn't. It's good. Shut up. Big fake sneeze.
Big fake sneeze.
Second big fake sneeze. Pocket sand.
Sand.
Chloroform. While she's driving.
He manages to pull the car over to the side of the road, and then he's like sort of panicking, even though that was his plan all along.
He executed his plan perfectly, but it turns out it was a stupid plan.
Yeah. So they're sitting on the side of the road, and then he sees these joggers, like, in the distance behind the car running towards them, and he starts freaking out. And then,
Luckily.
the best part is that she falls forward, and her head hits the horn.
Yeah.
And it just keeps
So
going.
constant horn blare.
And he's completely freaking out.
Yeah.
He does not remove her head from
No, he
the
doesn't.
horn.
The horn is going for a long time.
The guys running are like, oh, what's going on with this car? And then, here comes his cool greaser twin brother.
It's cool, John Lithgow.
Who just appears out of nowhere and says, "Kiss her, stupid." So he like pulls her in, gives her this big smooch, and the guys running by are like, "Hey, that guy's getting some," with kids in the back seat.
Yep.
So the kids are sleeping.
Yeah.
So then, cool greaser John Lithgow gets in, and this regular John Lithgow gets in the driver's seat and starts driving.
So his plan was to take her kid.
Yes.
For
his dad.
This dad's research project
research.
thing.
Yeah.
But he did not intend to kill her. He just wanted to knock her out, take her kid.
Yes.
Which seems to me like poor planning, and I tend to side with Cool John, who is like, you gotta kill her.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Greaser John is like, she's gonna know it was
she's
you,
going
stupid.
to wake up and say, John Lithgow chloroformed me and took my kid. Well, so you gotta kill that bitch.
Correct. So yeah, there's this is cool greaser John Lithgow.
Yeah.
The regular one is.
Does he have sunglasses?
Yep.
Does he smoke?
Yep.
No further questions.
Beta cuck John Lithgow is the other one.
Carter and Cain. Let's call them the Undertaker and Cain.
Undertaker and Cain, yeah. So Undertaker takes her.
Undertaker living up to her name by taking her.
Taking her. Yeah, he undertook her.
Yeah.
So yeah, he kidnaps the kid. Oh no, so Cain takes the kid.
Yes.
And what does he do? How does he get rid of her?
How does he get rid of her?
Because I know what he does. He tries to do to somebody else.
Yeah, but that's not her.
What does he?
Huh. Does he just... No, because he can't just let her wake up.
Where do they find the first body?
He would get in trouble. So he does kill her. Plot synopsis.
I like that you pronounce it correctly.
Thank you. It literally doesn't even mention it. Thanks for nothing, Wikipedia. You piece of shit. Yeah, I don't remember. And I just watched this.
That's the only part I don't remember, though.
Yeah.
So anyways, he dispatches of the mother.
Yes.
And then Cain takes the son of her.
She's not the one that ends up with the trunk. No, that's the other one.
That's the other one.
Yeah, so I have no fucking clue.
Goes to deliver him to the father, who is John Lithgow as...
old John Lithgow.
As Sigmund Freud.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even though he's Swedish, he kind of sounds like weird
He's kind of German also. He's nebulous Western European.
Yep. So then the dad drugs him to like calm him down.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of freaking out, even though he's like cool bad guy John Lithgow. Yeah. So then
So I haven't seen this and didn't know the story. So at this point I wrote, I hope I'm not supposed to believe the brother is real. I hope it's not
or the dad.
Or the dad. Yeah, I hope I'm not supposed to believe any of these people are real, because the reveal that, oh, it was the Undertaker the whole time. I'm like, I mean, of course it is. Like,
I don't know if you're supposed to or not.
I don't. Well, as it turns out, I don't think you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Because there's a different kind of reveal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, this point, regular beta cuck Undertaker goes home to his regular wife, who is Lolita Davidovich.
Yeah.
And
I heard you had strong opinions on her.
Well, I never realized that I wanted to bang her until this movie.
And here we find ourselves.
And even though her name is very misleading.
Pretty old for a Lolita, if you ask me.
Pretty old for a Lolita. I think Jeremy Irons would have something different to say about that.
She was only 30 in this movie.
Yeah. Yeah, she's pretty cute.
Yeah.
In the movie, yeah. I mean, now I don't know what she looks like. Does she even act anymore? I couldn't even tell you the last time I heard her name.
Drew, she's on 7 episodes of Law and Order Organized Crime.
So you should know
as
her.
Flutura Briscu. Oh, she's one of like the Hungarian crime people along with
Artie Lang.
the guy from Ray Donovan. What's his name?
Ray Donovan.
I know his real name, which is also weird. Dash Mehook.
Dash Me Hook, yeah.
What's his name? Bunchy from Ray Donovan. Where my Donovan heads at? Who watched all 7 seasons and the TV movie to wrap it up?
Kelly Summers, I think.
I think it's come up, and I think he bailed on it.
Okay.
I think I'm the only person, including the entire Schreiber family, even leaves dear brother Pablo,
half brother,
did not watch Ray Donovan start to finish.
Fine. Yeah, so he comes home and
what the fuck is Law and Order True Crime? Oh, I watched it. I was about to get
that is so
mad
good
that I hadn't seen a Law and Order.
Oh my God.
It was a mini series, them trying to get on the American Crime Story kick. They did the Menendez murders.
Right.
With Edie Falco.
Oh, I think he was Asian.
They did think he was Asian.
Yeah.
Wasn't.
It
was them.
It was them.
Turns out it was them.
It was them.
Turns out the only 2 suspects, it was them.
So when
Josh Charles is in it. I'm gonna rewatch this.
When he gets home to see his wife, he like really tries to sex her up. Like he grabs her tit and he's like really like pressing up against her, and then his daughter starts
makes
crying.
one noise on the video monitor.
Yeah, no, because he left her. Oh yeah, so yeah, in the video monitor. Yeah, right. So yeah,
and he's like, no more sex. I have to do daughter stuff.
Yeah, well, no, he's like, don't move. But then when he comes back, she's passed out.
Yeah.
So then, she runs into like an old acquaintance of hers, who she used to work with, and they sort of have like this moment of like, I always had feelings for you. I should have acted on them more. And she was like, oh, like I really wish that we had. Wait, you look confused.
Are you talking about the guy?
Yeah.
Stephen Bauer?
Yeah.
Who looks like he fucked, by the way.
I mean, he does fuck.
Yeah. No, they were together.
Oh,
he's her ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, ex-boyfriend. Sorry.
She was his dying wife's doctor.
Yes.
And then they fucked in front of his dying wife.
Well, why wouldn't you?
I mean, true. And Newt Gingrich style.
Yeah.
Good guy. Did it twice.
Cool guy.
Twice.
Yeah.
The balls.
To
divorce your second terminally ill wife.
Well, and he got his comeuppance in the end because he's still alive.
And he's going to be the next president.
He's dead.
I
need you to hit the pause for a second.
Well, bring your paws over here and I'll hit him.
No.
And we're back. Hey, I pressed the right button.
Sorry, some of us have to poop.
Did you get the poison out? How do you feel?
Yeah, it's gone.
Do you feel
oh my God, it feels
lighter?
So good.
Do you feel fresh?
Yeah, I kind of have a headache though from pushing so hard.
Did you wipe or are you air drying?
I'm air drying.
Okay, good.
No, I wipe 5 times. Like wipe, flush, use the toilet water to wash my butt with toilet paper, right? And then wipe one more time to get the moisture out, and it's usually good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then back to it again if there needs to be some sort of supplementary.
But usually
situation.
wiping it while wet is good.
Are you actually dipping in
fresh toilet water?
Oh, fresh. Oh,
like I said,
so you prepare.
I wipe.
Yeah.
I flush.
Oh, so you know what?
Then the new water's in the toilet.
I missed the flush, which is a very important part of the equation.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Wipe, flush.
Yeah. I wipe and then I cover my ass in piss and shit water.
Yep. to make sure it's clean.
And then I go back to it.
Yeah. No, wipe, flush.
Yeah.
Then dip the toilet paper in the fresh toilet water and give my butt a nice wiping. Yeah. Then do a dry one to get rid of the moisture, and usually it's good to go.
Do you use a towel for the last wipe?
Can I tell you what one of my absolute favorite Alf jokes is?
I insist. It better be about eating pussy.
No, it's not. What's the difference between a shower curtain and toilet paper?
Oh,
just answer it like you normally would answer.
I don't know.
So you're the one. One of my favorite Alf jokes of all time.
That's a good one. Way to go, Alf.
Alien life form.
Yep. That's no, that's not pedophile dad. That's Seventh Heaven.
That's Seventh Heaven.
Yeah.
And he did a lot of pedophiling.
Yeah.
Except for it was in the 70s when it was fine, but now you guys are all up in arms.
Which is why he
it.
literally got to work until 2017
with children.
With children, and then 2017 was the year that just everyone got mad.
Yeah. And now he's not even in jail.
Now he can't even be president.
Stephen Collins,
that's my guy. What was he in that I enjoyed him in? Oh, that's right, everything.
He's amazing.
What was he in that I enjoyed him in? Oh yeah, a child.
A niece or nephew.
What I saw him... I guess I've seen him in a lot of stuff.
Let's see, he's in the Three Stooges movie.
It was something crimey. I mean, besides his actual crimes.
He's in Blood Diamond. He's in All the President's Men. He's in Star Trek, the movie. He's in The First Wives Club. He's in Drive Me Crazy. He's in Brewster's Millions.
I'm looking at his filmography. His body of work abruptly stops in 2014. It's like real consistent. And then, too bad. 242 episodes of Seventh Heaven. 12 seasons.
Yep. I watched some.
He directed 3 of them. Did you watch those? I wonder if those are telling. I wonder if the episodes he directed were secret confessions.
Like somebody goes to a bike shop and gets asked to sit on their lap.
Yes.
And then he's like, never did that.
I guess I'm just thinking of him as Bruce Mathis in Always Sunny.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think he'll be back?
If anyone's going to cast him.
That, how...
Nah, they're super woke. They
I know.
Just pretend like they're not.
I know. Kind of like us.
Yeah. No, we're the opposite. We act super
woke, but we're
really
hateful.
We're spouting out hate and N-words and F-words and...
What else did you do that I enjoyed? He was Tony Maycheck / Earth Mover in Batman Beyond. And like I don't know from comics, but apparently there's just like hundreds of very silly Batman villains.
There are.
There's a Calendar Man.
There's a Calendar Man, yeah.
There's also a Clock Man.
Yeah. The Clocker.
There's apparently Earth Mover, who I'm guessing is just like an autistic guy who likes bulldozers.
Maybe. There's the Mad Hatter.
Yeah.
Who is literally the Mad Hatter.
Yeah, it's just... Which I like. Hey, you find a thing you like, you do it.
Yeah.
Seen any films I enjoy? Not.
All the President's Men. Blood Diamond.
Blood Diamond.
Where Leo's doing the coolest and best South African accent you've ever heard.
Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Love. Brewster's Millions.
Have
you seen it? Have you heard about this? Have you seen it?
Richard Pryor joint? I have.
It's not that good. I thought it'd be better. He's not believable as a baseball player. He's too uncoordinated and secretly gay to play baseball.
He's not secretly gay. It was just the 70s. Everyone was fucking Marlon Brando.
Whatever you got to tell yourself to enjoy it.
He topped.
Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, so straight men who have gay sex. We're back onto that.
Yes.
Idiot.
If you top, you're straight.
Ain't nothing gay about getting your dick jerked off by another man's butt.
I'm not gay, but my asshole is.
All right, can we go back to the movie?
I'll allow it, but watch yourself, counselor. I'll put you on Law and Order True Crime.
That you're going to rewatch?
That I'm going to rewatch because I like Edie Falco with a perm.
I think he was Asian. So she rekindles her love with her ex.
Yeah, she can't wait to cheat on John Lithgow.
That's what I'm getting to.
Oh, okay.
So they meet up in a hotel room and they fuck. And then later they meet up in the betrayal garden from Game of Thrones.
The Betrayal Woods.
Betrayal Wood. No,
Yeah.
well, there's like
There's a path.
There's like a gazebo.
There's a gazebo.
A gazebo.
There's a gazebo.
So what happens
You're
is
acting like a real gazebo.
Lithgow, Undertaker follows her
Yes.
and sees them like passionately making out.
Yeah.
And earlier, when he was leaving the house to follow her, the neighbor was like, "Can you drop me off here? My scumbag boyfriend forgot to pick me up and I need to take my kid there." And he goes, "Yeah, I just have to do something first, but like get in. Can you watch my daughter?"
Yeah.
So he goes to where she went and watches them. And here comes cool greaser John Lithgow. Here comes Cain.
Here comes Cain.
It's gotta be
Cain.
So Cain pretty much tells him, like, you know, he's like, "Oh, like, this is fucking sexy as shit. Like, what's going on?" He goes, "That's my wife." And he goes, "Oh,
shit.
that's even hotter." And he's like, "Well, now you gotta fucking kill her."
You absolutely.
And then he goes, "No, I could never." And he goes, "Oh, you're being such a bitch.
Yeah.
Give me your stuff. I'm gonna be you, and you can go, like, lay down and
He literally
take a
told him to
nap."
go to bed.
Yeah. And so now Cain is the Undertaker.
Yep.
And-
He's Cain the Undertaker.
Because Cain the Undertaker, and he, as they're like, so they're like making out and getting aggressive. He goes back to the neighbor who is like 19, and he's getting all fresh with her. Like, she's like, "Oh, I should stop dating young guys. I should start dating older men." She's like, "You know, you're not too bad looking for an old guy." And he's like, "It's not about the age; it's about the make or the model."
Yeah. I like that.
And so then,
Yeah, it's not the mileage, it's the make, I think.
yeah, it's not the mileage
Yeah.
to make it. Yeah. So she goes, "Oh, can you hold my kid? I got to go to the bathroom."
Can I?
So holds the kid. Kid starts crying.
Yeah.
Throws him in the back of the car.
Yeah. I'm going to take this kid.
Which if you want me to give you sympathy or give the kid sympathy, don't make it fucking cry.
Yeah.
Because as soon as that kid wouldn't stop crying,
Now
I was
I hate
like, you
your
know
kid.
what? Fucking kill the kid.
Yep.
Please
I hate
kill
your
the
kid.
kid.
Sorry.
So he's going to go inside to murder her.
Yeah.
And then just like a kid comes out
Yeah.
with the voice
Of
of
him. Yeah.
and says,
Which I was not ready for.
"I know what you're gonna do, and it's evil."
You're going to get in trouble.
And he's like, "Get out of here! Get out of here, you little
on.
pervert! Or I'll slap you silly!"
Yeah.
And the kid runs off.
Yeah.
He then goes in and murders her.
Yeah.
But first, when the wife and the boyfriend are fucking around,
Yeah.
he steals that guy's trench coat.
Yeah.
He goes in and murders her.
Yeah.
Gets blood all over the trench coat. Stuffs him in the back of the dead girl in the back of his car.
Yeah.
Takes it back to where he parked it. Puts the coat back where he found it. Then the wife sees him in the bushes, and he goes, "Oh, spooked!" And then he runs away.
Runs away.
Takes the kid to his dad.
Yeah.
Then
At the Riviera Motel.
it's the Riviera Motel. But also he literally had time to have this conversation with his brother, take his brother's place,
Yeah.
go back, move the car, murder the babysitter,
See a child with an adult voice.
see a child with an adult voice, put her in the back of the car,
Yeah.
move the car all the way back in, and they're still doing foreplay.
Hot and heavy.
It was the longest foreplay cheating I've ever seen
You are
in the
not wrong.
fucking world.
You are not
They
wrong.
hadn't even gotten naked yet.
No, they fully clothed.
Fully clothed. They were just like
So much kissing.
He was like kissing her tummy.
So much kissing.
And you're like, listen, when you're cheating on someone, don't you want it to be over like as fast as fucking
and
possible?
not tummy kissing.
Because like you're trying not to get caught. So like maximum 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Right? Because like what if somebody you know sees you, now you're fucked, and it's not like you're really that hidden.
You're in the betrayal garden.
Yeah.
What if the person you're betraying
He's gonna betray you. He brought another kid here yesterday and said the exact same thing. He's gonna trick you at the Red Robin wedding. So yeah, so I just like how. I mean, I guess no. I'll save this for later. But like,
Okay.
yeah, she is very quick to just be like, "Yep, no, gonna cheat on him." Like, I love this guy, even though my husband is like,
even
the
though her friend has said he's the perfect man.
yeah, and like she doesn't know anything about his sinister past.
No.
about kidnapping women or killing women, kidnapping kids. To her, he is like the perfect
He's
guy.
a super nice guy,
A sweetheart.
who
I mean,
is
he's a beta cock.
very attentive to their daughter.
Yeah, he's a beta cock.
He's a
right?
beta cock.
But like, she's a complete scumbag.
Yeah, she sucks.
And she's supposed to be the baby face.
Oh, no,
like
I'm-
at the end, we're supposed to cheer for her.
Team Lithgow.
No, she's a fucking unlikable bitch.
Yeah.
She deserves to have her kid taken away.
Yeah, like he did nothing to make her cheat on him.
Yeah. At all.
Except be much less attractive than Stephen Bauer, who she cheats on him with, because he is a hunk.
He's a hunk.
Yeah. Apparently, this is like the first time he didn't play like a mafia enforcer.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
So eventually, what ends up happening is she gets in the car and he runs her off into the lake.
Yeah. Another case of poor planning.
Yeah.
By Mr. Lithgow. It actually caused me to
but this time it was Cain, not the Undertaker.
This was Cain, not the Undertaker, yes, because he's the dirty work guy.
Yeah.
But it did cause me to make a note to self in my notes app, which I can't wait until something goes real bad for me and I have to do a notes app tweet. Those are primo.
Yep.
Something.
I should have never taken that young boy under my wing and took him in that car ride to that beach that I didn't know was an all-male nude beach. I'm so sorry for my actions. I will be performing this weekend on shows exclusively in this city, this city, this city. Please come out and buy merch.
I'll be at the Helium Comedy Club in Portland this weekend. Yeah. Note to self. Do not push a car into too shallow a body of water 3 seconds before sunrise.
Also, maybe make sure your wife's dead.
And make sure she's dead.
Yeah. If you're going to do it, make sure she's dead.
Yeah, so he pillow smothered her.
Pillow smothers her, yeah.
And
the old amour.
the old amour, sad. And then rolled her body in the car into a shallow pond.
A koi pond.
Yeah. She wakes up in the car.
While it's sinking.
And he's like, whoa, shit.
And good thing that car's locked.
Yeah, but then watches the car eventually go under as the sun's coming up. I maybe would have done all this 2 hours earlier.
Yeah.
And I guess doesn't stick around that long.
Nope, he's gone. He's out of there.
As we find out.
Deed is done.
Yeah.
So then he goes to the police to tell the police that his wife and daughter are missing.
Yes.
And they are like, well, there's been a few women go missing and a few dead women.
All from this playground.
And a few missing children. So please, did you see anything weird? And he's kind of like, no, I don't think so. Oh, wait a minute.
I think a man.
I think he was Asian.
I think he was Asian Stephen Bauer, who my wife was cheating on me with. He looked exactly like Stephen Bauer.
So he goes in with the sketch artist to do like a rendering of the guy he saw. Yeah. And meanwhile...
I don't know why I was surprised they had computer technology for sketch artistry in 1992. But I'm like, what? They had computers? Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. No, crazy. So this old retired police detective comes back.
Okay.
Because he hurt...
What is the fucking relationship between the two active detectives and the retired guy who came in?
Well, yeah.
They were so weird to him.
Well, I wrote, cops were so indifferent about all of the information they were giving.
So indifferent.
Like, this guy's dad was arrested 30 years ago for stealing babies. Like, actively, they proof.
Yes.
And before they could put him in prison, he fled back to Europe.
And reportedly killed himself.
And they were just like, oh, stealing babies. Yeah, like his son's just gonna do the same thing. Oh, God, if I was, this is what retirement's like? If I was retired, if I retired, I might as well have a heart attack right now and die.
Like, why don't these guys believe a shred of what this supposedly respected, I would assume, retired detective is saying? Or was he like the worst detective on the force?
Maybe he
just keeps hanging around after his forced retirement.
I don't know.
Maybe he's just like Vince showing up to Titan Towers now. He's like, I got some ideas, pal.
Pal, buddy?
What if we make Sheamus gay?
So he talked to the doctor who used to work with Sigmund Freud Lithgow.
Yes.
And they're like, oh, I told her to come into the station. And like, they're like, why? What is she going to do? Like, well, just because I want her to see if this is something, like if he's the same guy, like read him. and like, okay, whatever. So then
Fuck you, old man.
So
like, they're so weird to this guy.
They bring in a dead body of a woman downstairs. They have to leave. So then, just as they're leaving, she shows up and she's like, oh my god, he looks exactly like his father. I'm like, usually men look like their fathers.
Yes. So, before one sentence earlier, this is the part of the movie that threw me.
Okay.
Who was the dead body?
I think the first woman.
Okay.
But then we don't know how he killed her.
I thought it was his wife.
No.
And then his wife just
is alive
shows
later.
up hanging around later. I'm like, did I imagine the dead body scene? Like, am I schizophrenic now?
No, you're not.
Okay.
I think it was the first woman that we didn't know how he killed.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the thing that you were confused about? That you were
Yes.
like, I hope I didn't miss something?
That's what threw me. I'm like, because she looked like Lolita.
Kinda, yeah.
Davidovich.
Your name is misleading.
Some Lolita.
So when she shows up, and then she's complaining about her itchy wig. And she's like, I want them to get a gray wig. I have gray hair. I look like a transvestite. And my note was, why does she need a wig? Who is she hiding from? I know we find out later. But at the time,
it's a device.
I was like...
I'm like, this is a strange character point.
Yeah, like, John Lithgow now, even though he looks like his father, doesn't know who you are.
No.
Because 30 years ago, he was a child. Yeah. So how is he going to recognize who you are now?
Yeah.
Didn't make any sense.
It was this very strange character point how they made a point of saying she had chemotherapy, she's bald, this is a wig. I'm like, okay.
Okay. Weird.
But she doesn't like her wig, and it's a whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know. It was stupid.
Yeah.
So yeah, then they go and realize that it wasn't his wife, and then they find the wife's car.
Yeah.
And then when the police go, the boyfriend, the ex, goes because he's like thinks that she's dead.
Mm.
And that's when they find him, and they're like, hey, you look like this guy. Hey, why is there blood on your sleeve? What's this thing coming out of the back of your trunk? You're the guy.
Yeah, also the thing coming out of the trunk was like a little piece of her dress or whatever. Yeah, and there was a body in his trunk.
Yeah,
the one he killed.
The babysitter one.
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom, yeah. So, obviously, like, congratulations, your plan worked.
Yep. Your plan worked for 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Until they were like, something's weird.
Until they talked to him and like, oh, it's Lithgow.
Well, I was banging his wife.
So short-lived.
Yeah, it really was.
They're like, oh, sorry, you didn't kill this woman. It was Lithgow, and he set you up.
Yeah.
So they get Lithgow in the police station. Oh, the introduction of the woman with the wig. Awesome, big, long shot.
Through the hallways.
Walking through 3 stories of the police station.
Very, very cool.
Great.
Yeah.
Classic, like, big, like, lots of extras, lots of blocking and
tons of moving parts.
Yeah. And it looks awesome. You know, De Palma, pretty good director.
Gonna have 6 or 7 assistant directors for that one.
Yeah, a lot of ADs.
Yeah, the everybody who's an AD
Autism
2
disorder.
and down
are
just in charge of directing extras.
Yeah.
Directors cannot direct extras because then they are considered actors and you have to pay them as so.
Never let them speak.
I've been on sets before where like the director is talking to a giant group of there's a room full of people.
Yeah.
But he is talking full volume to the AD in front of him, but so that the whole room can hear.
Yeah.
But then the AD is the one that has to turn and talk to the room.
Yeah.
Like, it's stupid.
Yeah.
But obviously there was somebody at one point who found a loophole in the system and got paid.
Yeah.
And then they were like, okay.
Oh, well, we can't do this anymore.
No more paying extras.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know a lot about extra work. I do know about my time as a special abilities extra.
A featured extra.
No, special abilities extra, even better than
because
actually not
because you're mentally handicapped.
Because featured speak, right?
Yeah,
under 5 lines.
Yeah.
I didn't speak. I did mouth a lot of swears at the camera, but I did not have any speaking lines. But I was a special abilities extra. The special ability was, I guess, sort of looking like a wrestler.
I guess.
Yeah.
Got to hang out with your buddy Babatunde.
Hang out with my buddy
Otis.
Yep.
Boogs.
Keith Lee. Current AEW Tag Team Champion Keith Lee. My best friend, Keith Lee.
Singing and dancing.
Bearcat.
They're gonna make me take my shirt off.
Yeah,
Good news! They gave you back your singlet.
They gave him a shirt back.
Yeah, you're good. You're all good.
Yep. And I think they're letting him grow his beard back.
A little bit.
Yeah. Things are looking up for Otis Dozovic.
Not just Otis.
Well, I mean, they'll really be looking up if they give him his last name back.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's getting their last name back.
Angel did.
And Umberto. They both did.
Oh, did they?
They both did.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Shout out to a guy who isn't just named... Oh, big ol' sneeze. Guy who isn't just named Angel anymore.
Yeah.
Now, if
I
we
mean,
can
it's
do,
your tattoo.
if we can do the same for Riddle and Theory,
No.
so they aren't just weird nouns. Shut up.
I'm allergic to your cocksuckery.
Oh, you should be sneezing harder.
Oh, yeah, probably. They get him at the police station.
Yeah. The woman who worked with his father is interviewing him.
Yeah.
And they're just doing... Shut the fuck up. Stop it.
Keep talking! I muted the mic.
Well, my mic's not muted, so I can yell at you. Oh, you're making a real face. Yeah, so she's interviewing and he's doing full Sybil. He's doing his... So we learned that the adult voice child is one of his personalities. So, he hallucinates his personalities as second people. So he's got...
Which I would imagine is quite a bit. Quite a few people probably do that.
I guess. Yeah, but I don't know.
Unless this is a split situation.
Well, I thought it normally was a split situation because the personalities are you. They're all in you. So I don't know how often you would see and have a conversation with another personality. Normally it's just one personality controlling
but maybe
you.
that's in your head, right?
In your head. Yeah.
Yeah. But maybe you can see that. So that's just a projection of what he sees.
Yeah.
So that we, the audience, can see it.
I guess.
But maybe it's got to happen in real life.
I'm sure it happens, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how much people would actually describe seeing another personality they're talking to, or if it's just another personality who's running the show in their brain at a given time. But yeah, so he does given brain, suck dick. Yeah, so he's doing Josh, the boy with the adult voice.
Yep.
Margot,
the
name who would never actually get to see, which is sad. Well, until at the time, I thought we were going to see a Margot projection when he was doing it, but not the case.
No.
And so then I don't know. I guess she's been interviewing him for
50 years,
36 hours or something, because every single other person in the police station is asleep at their desk.
Yeah.
I was confused by that.
I don't know. Late nights, bro.
I guess. So he headbutts her.
He headbutts the fuck out of her.
He just absolutely conks her.
Just destroys her.
Finds a bobby pin that he had found earlier.
Yep.
Picks the lock.
Yep.
Of the room and pieces out.
See ya.
With a parting gift.
With a parting gift, which explains a lot.
Yeah. Her wig,
and she's got weird chemo head.
She does have weird chemo head.
Which explains why she was so weird about the wig earlier.
Yeah. I don't know. Between chemo head and that wig, I'd still take that wig. I wouldn't complain about the wig so much.
Yep.
I want a gray wig.
Well, then you get no wig. How about that?
Yeah. Now you happy?
How about you get your head that you've got 9 strands of hair growing on?
Yeah. You've got Homer Simpson head. Yep. I wouldn't be too choosy.
Shut the fuck up.
About your hairpiece. I wonder if there are merkin matches. I assume you get a merkin if you're doing chemo.
Sure. Yeah. Why not? Only if you want pubes. I don't want pubes.
Everyone wants pubes. A thick, lustrous bush.
No. I haven't had a bush in 20 years.
I've had a bush for 39 years.
Gross.
I was born with a bush.
Yep.
I'll die with a bush.
Full-blown pubes coming out of the womb.
What a look that would be.
Somebody needs to make a dumb comedy movie where that happens.
Yeah, and then you get the bonus of, I don't know, showing baby dick, I guess. So
that's happened a lot. You never seen a movie with a baby's dick in it?
I'm not answering that question. There's no good answer to that question.
I'm gonna keep myself off the record on that one.
So we come to the climax,
Oh, there's a climax.
as it were, at the Riviera Motel. How do we get there, and how does everyone know?
Well, he goes
they're
home,
there? Yeah,
and then his wife is still alive.
So his wife is alive. She just got out of the car, so he must have left real quick at the koi pond.
Yeah,
But whatever.
well, she got out.
No one said he was good at his plans.
Nope. So she attacks him and cuts his wrist. And
Yes.
Oh, that's before.
Oh yeah, that's before. Oh yeah, yeah, that's before the police get him.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
So she's still alive.
Yeah.
She attacks him, and he's like being a little because he's the little boy.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Why would you do this to me? I don't even know what I did. Like, you can't let me die."
Yeah.
And she's like, "No, you're gonna die."
Yeah, and then go to the police, and
Yeah.
then he gets out. So then does he just go
I think he just goes.
to the motel, and how do they know to follow him there? Because the police get there pretty quickly. Boy, oh boy. Oh, Drew went to heaven.
Yeah, heaven. A little south of heaven,
Texas.
Texas, where all of Scott's exes live.
Absolutely.
Well.
Yeah, it sort of just so happens that the wife thinks she sees the doctor whose wig he stole, and she follows her.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Oh wait."
Oh.
And then I think she just calls the police.
She calls the police.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. So that's how we get there.
Yeah.
And so then sort of the reveal is that Sigmund Freud, John Lithgow, is real.
Yeah.
Is real.
Israel. That's where he's been hiding out. Protected from the United States.
Yeah, so he had faked his death in Norway, I think, and and has still been doing
this whole time
crazy kid research.
This whole time.
But for some reason, they never really explain why he's abandoned his Norway operation to come here and operate out of the Riviera Motel, or if he was just collecting a new batch of kids and was going to go back to Norway.
Yeah,
I guess
possibly
because I guess he needs help with the kid grabbing. He's getting older.
Yeah, but also I guess he must have, right?
Yeah,
because why else would he come back all of a sudden?
Mm-hmm.
Unless he got busted in wherever he was, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so because and the reason he's stealing all the children is to have a control group for his study. And his studies are mainly on multiple. They call it multiple personality here. Yeah. Dissociative identity disorder now.
Yeah. Did.
And so it also comes out that Undertaker / Cain / John Lithgow / adult boy / Margot was his father's prime experimental subject, and he purposely. I wish they'd gone into more detail.
Yeah.
Purposely severely traumatized him.
Yeah.
In order to give him dissociative identity disorder and.
Gee, I wonder what would traumatize somebody into getting adult onset diabetes.
It's a good question. Candy, probably.
Yeah, candy.
But yeah, so they have the big showdown at the motel. It's very interestingly filmed. It's because it's this kind of cheap shitty motel, but it's one of those more outdoor ones. So there's all these walkways between stuff and whatnot,
overhead bridges and
yeah. So it looks very cool. And so
And it's at night, and it's
at night.
sort of raining.
Yeah, it started raining. There's lightning, all that good stuff. So old Lithgow has the daughter and a gun on Lolita, and has younger Lithgow been injured further? Oh no, he is trying to get away with a different baby.
Yeah.
In a carriage.
Yeah.
And then then just sort of abandons the carriage. Just some other dude at the motel picks it up, like, say, hey, found a baby. and young Lithgow just splits.
Yeah.
And they do a very serendipitous series of events for the climax with old Lithgow, because like
they're on top of like
they're on like the third story
the two
walkway
sides of the hotel,
and then he drops the kid.
They're struggling for the kid.
He drops the kid. The cops are on one level below.
Yeah.
They just fucking miss. They blow. The cops suck at their job.
Because they didn't believe it. They didn't believe it was real.
I guess. Like, I'm not going to catch this kid. My kid might not even be real.
Yeah.
And this truck driven by very silly Mexicans.
Yeah.
not me saying it. It's the movie saying it.
Yeah.
They were very silly. With this big like fucking spear sundial sticking out of the trunk, the back of the pickup like a javelin.
Yep.
So Stephen Bauer runs to catch the kid off the third story, and Lolita had a dream where she gets impaled off of a statue earlier. Yeah. And so he's running, and it's made very clear that he's probably going to get impaled, but maybe save the kid. Maybe they'll both get impaled. Maybe it's a shish kebab situation.
Yep.
But as Father Lithgow is sort of tackled, the gun goes off and shoots the end of the sundial off, and everyone lives happily ever after, and that's the end of the movie?
Nope.
Oh. Well,
one cool thing happens.
Oh.
So as this is all happening and the baby's been caught, you see like a woman in a red coat and a wig
and bare feet,
very tall, walking away from the scene towards like the woods, sort of.
Yeah.
Then we move forwad a little bit in time, like however long, a couple days or maybe a week or something.
I'd say it's some weeks or months.
And Lolita's talking to her friend at the park, and they're like, "Oh, how is it living with the the boyfriend?" And oh, he's really great. Like, he really wants to get to know my daughter, and it's like, oh, he's gonna buy her blah blah blah. And then the daughter runs into the woods, and she's like, "Oh my god, where'd she go?" Chases after her, and then she goes, "Where's Daddy?" Like, well, Daddy's
gone.
Daddy's gone.
Daddy's a piece of shit.
He's a bad man.
Yeah.
She's like, "No, Daddy's here." Like, "No, sweetie, Daddy's not here." So she bends down to pick up the daughter.
Yeah.
And when she stands up, behind her is full-blown, in drag John Lithgow as Margot.
Yeah.
Standing
It's
there.
Margot's time.
It's Margot's time now, and that's the end of the movie.
Yeah. It's great. Fun ending. Yeah, Margot's like the nanny of the personalities who protects them.
Yeah, which is the same in Split.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Same thing. So, turns out Split is completely derivative.
Yeah.
Turns out the only half-decent thing Shyamalan's done in since the year 2001 is still from Brian De Palma. But hey, Glass, that's all Shyamalan.
That's all Shyamalan.
And he crushed
it. Shows.
And it's all up there on the screen.
And it shows exactly what you want.
Yeah.
You know what I really want, Scott?
To end the podcast?
I like movies where the main character that I've been cheering for like 3 movies gets killed by some guy.
Oh, certainly.
That's the way to go.
And even how about for the villain also to just in the most unceremonious way,
just get killed by some guy.
Yeah, just killed by some guy. Let's drown the hero in 1/4 inch of water in a puddle. Let's shoot the bad guy in the tummy.
In the tummy
and
while he's in a little bit while he's the baby.
Ooh. And
My tum.
Oh, it's so bad. I kind of want to watch Glass again now.
Yeah.
I'm getting all excited about how bad it is.
Yep, it's real bad.
It really is.
And fall out of a wheelchair and break your hip like an old man, and then you're dead.
Like you're made of glass.
Oh,
That's
why it's called Glass.
See, now I have to rewatch it with that knowledge. Because I'm going to be honest, I didn't really get Glass when I watched it.
It's a thinker.
But now
It's a real thinker.
they're calling it the Thinking Man's Lady in the Water.
Next week.
So that'll do it. We're gonna go a little out of the box, and we're gonna do a Brian De Palma movie.
Okay. I'm listening.
When I say next week, I mean like a week and a half, 10, 11 days from now. Say 12 days.
12.
Conservatively, 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Conservatively, this is the last podcast ever.
So, let's say today's Tuesday. This coming weekend, nothing is happening. The following weekend, I feel good about it. So we'll go with that. So it'll be less than 2 weeks. If it's less than 2 weeks, that means we didn't miss an episode.
Yeah.
Right?
Perfect.
Rules are rules.
Perfect.
Are we saying what we're doing?
Sure.
I think we're doing Brian De Palma's.
Brian Singer's
X-Men.
Dark Phoenix.
Ooh. Did anyone watch that? Did you watch that?
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's bad, right?
There's aliens.
There's aliens, you say?
Aliens.
Well, should we do that? I know Brian De Palma didn't make it, or even Brian Singer.
No.
But
I think he was involved.
he didn't direct it. Is he allowed to direct anymore? I guess he is.
I think he might have directed it.
No. Fuck out of here.
I think he might have directed it.
He did direct Bohemian Rhapsody, which is a creep.
Okay.
God, he just looks like such a creep. Look at him.
International waters. Maritime law.
It really is. Oh my God, No. He's in. He might not get to direct a lot more.
Oh, is he an executive producer?
I'd say he got lucky with Bohemian Rhapsody. He actually, I didn't know he directed like the new ones. He directed Days of Future Past and Apocalypse.
Yep.
Did not know that. Also has cameos in both. Pretty cool.
Guy.
A real. Would you describe Brian Singer as Hitchcockian, but he fucks boys?
He's something.
So Hitchcockian.
He's
So they show all of Singer's stuff here, where he was director, stuff where he was producer, writer, and actor. Directed those ones. And then, directed Bohemian Rhapsody, also executive producer of Bohemian Rhapsody. For X-Men Dark Phoenix, director, no. Writer, no. Actor, no. Producer, uncredited.
Nice.
Producer. Removed from production and credits amid sexual assault allegations.
Nice.
Source, dubious.
Okay, number one, international waters. So right there, scrub it from the record.
Scrub it.
That's all I need to say. Number two, maritime law.
Which is similar to internet. If you get closer to shore, then you get maritime law as opposed to international waters.
I don't care what you do in international waters. Just keep making bad X-Men movies. That's what I want.
Yeah, just keep cranking them out.
I want them to get worse and worse every single time.
The last watchable one was First Class, right?
Yeah.
Which he didn't direct.
There you go.
But did produce.
Matt Reeves?
Man, if you're right about that.
I don't think so.
Matthew Vaughn.
Oh, Matthew Vaughn.
What's his fucking deal?
He's a cool guy. He did Kingsman.
He's a Kingsman, man. Oh, a Kingsman and Kick-Ass, but not Kick-Ass 2.
Yeah.
Ooh, and Stardust, Sky Pirate.
Gay Robert De Niro.
Gay Robert De Niro, Sky Pirate. I like it.
Anyways, back to the movie we're doing.
Which is...
not Brian Singer.
Not Brian Singer, so I should get off his Wikipedia and go to Brian De Palma's Mission to Mars. I was going to say 2000. Is that...
the year of our Lord, 2000.
It is, in fact, Mission to Mars. A lot of people are calling it the last good movie before 9/11.
Oh!
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm respectfully disagreeing because the answer to that is Master of Disguise.
We should watch a movie that came out the week before 9/11 in theaters.
Because I think Master of Disguise was the week of 9/11.
I think it was the week
and that's what hurt it.
That's the reason why. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're doing the Gary Sinise, Tim Robbins, Don Cheadle vehicle, Mission to Mars, which is a movie I have seen but a long time ago. I remember really liking it. It is up my alley, sci-fi movie where there aren't alien bad guys, and it's more of a thinker. So I'm excited for it. I hope it holds up. Where do I know Connie
I call
Nielsen
this one the
from?
thinker, and I call this one the stinker.
Connie Nielsen's the female lead, and
Yeah.
I know her name, but from where do I? Oh, she's Danish.
Yeah.
Is she Leslie Nielsen's daughter?
Brigitte Nielsen.
Brigitte Nielsen. What? She's in stuff.
Using stuff.
Yeah.
Something good.
Good on her. Oh, she's Queen Hippolyta in Zack Snyder's Justice League and Wonder Woman 1984.
There you go. The good ones.
A brave dual role.
You see? Oh yeah, I haven't seen Zack Snyder's Justice League. I don't think I care.
I can fairly confidently say I will never see Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yeah, me too.
Life's too short.
Are we going to watch The Flash? Because we are big supporters of Ezra Miller.
Big Ezra heads.
Yeah.
Where my Ez heads at? Yeah, well, I think season 5 is just going to be the complete works of Ezra Miller.
Oh,
But not movies.
yes. Every episode is a new
A new crime.
crime that he's committed.
Yeah. Who's in his basement this week? Emergency apology. Who's in their basement this week?
Theirs basement.
They / them. Hey, a movie we're going to do soon because someone paid us to.
Yep.
So stick around for that too.
Kevin Bacon.
Probably not
4 weeks from now. 7 weeks from now.
2 shows from now.
Okay.
Not with Mission to Mars, with the one after Mission to Mars. I think we can do it. Gonna have to get to the hospital right now. So thank you for joining us.
That was a loud cough. I did it right open
Right
mouth.
in the goddamn mic. Just blowing out the levels.
Actually, not really.
Good.
Look at that. It's not bad.
I mean, I got all the right tools here.
Don't forget to follow us on the social medias. Don't forget to give us money. I want to give one quick real shout out before we go off the air.
A real shout out.
Former Pay Pig Eric. Hey, buddy. Good job.
Good job, buddy.
Good job.
But get to pay picking again. That's that's bread and butter. The same with the rest of you. These commissions aren't going to A, pay for, or B, draw themselves.
Yeah.
And we're especially not...
Like we said, if you pay for them and we make them into a shirt, you get a free shirt.
You just get the shirt for free. And also, Little St. James isn't going to buy itself. So let's get moving.
It's not going to ghost bust itself.
It is crawling with the ghosts of abused girls.
And boys.
But we're not going to get there without your help. So let's get on that. Drew's got busting to do. So let's get I guess it's because it's Drew and not Andrew. But if you go by Drew, your initials are DDS, which is pretty sick.
Yeah. I know.
So let's get DDS to LSJ and do some busting. See you next week. Oh, see you in
11 to 12 to 13 days.
12-ish days. Okay, bye-bye.